are. Thank you for popping in. This is a special episode today, which is why I look so strange. We weren't going to do this. Obviously, the main season finished last week. But I've decided that we're going to do a special because some of you were not happy that I won the prize without actually completing the book myself. So, here we are. Here we are. We are doing a special where I am going to be the adventurer today. And that is why I look so strange. I'm going to be taking on the adventure. I'm going to be taking on the quest for the Eye of the Dragon today. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, we are doing fighting fantasy. You can expect adventure. You can expect me to be making some choices, rolling some dice, facing some monsters, hopefully finding some treasure, and hopefully finding my way out of this blasted dungeon. We've had 12 weeks of people going through and almost succeeding and fighting lots of really difficult monsters, but no one won the season, so I really want to complete the book and see how it ends, so we'll see how that goes today. I feel like I've had 2 weeks off and I've completely forgotten how to do this, really hoping that my ears will stay on today. But yes, I'm going to be the adventurer today. Just a few thank yous to do before we begin. Thank you to Ian Livingston, obviously, for creating the book. Thank you to Sirenscape for providing all the wonderful ambience that you're going to hear today, all the ambience and sound effects provided by Sirenscape. They're currently doing a 2-month free trial as part of their Gen Con online offer. So if you want to try Sirenscape for yourself for 2 months for free, head on over to sirenscape.com or check out their socials. They actually have a special link on there for the offer. These ears are actually quite uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie, they're a little bit uncomfortable, but yeah. And also thank you to everyone who tunes in and makes clips, and thank you to all of my guests from the rest of the season, and special thank you to the person who's going to be narrating today, because they've taken time out of their day, set time aside to come and do this, so thank you in advance for that. I think that's all we need to cover. This is going to be a little bit more casual than usual because season's over, isn't it? Season's over. Hopefully the sound is okay. Hopefully everyone is okay. So we are going to head in. And just to prove, I've started a tiny bit of my map with the little bit where we come out of the hut. That is it. So I've got no map. Not that you can see that because my green screen is doing its thing. It's been a green screen. But yes, I think we're just gonna get straight in. I've forgotten to make my tea, but I do have a little muffin as my provisions. I have actual provisions. I forgot to make my cup of tea, but I've got juice. So I may need to take like a provisions break at some point. So, oh my goodness, let's meet our narrator, I guess. Hello, narrator. How are you doing?
Hello, I am doing great.
from the kitchen.
From the kitchen, broadcasting live from the kitchen.
Broadcasting live from the kitchen.
There will be nothing casual about today's session.
Really?
I'm taking this deadly seriously. It is my job as the narrator to make sure that you suffer a quick and painful death. And I feel like if you die, then I win the book instead. That's a good prize for me, giving up the side day.
Oh my god. Well, it still lives in our house, so that is fine.
Can I just ask, what is it? Elspeth? Is that your character name?
Elspeth the Wise. That is who I am playing today. Elspeth the Wise, and we'll see just
Elspeth
how wise.
The dead.
Elspeth the dead. Elspeth the stupid. Oh man, Leah's a lot louder than me for some reason. Okay, no worries. Stray Maiden, welcome in. Joe J. Levy, welcome in. Just tuning in for half an hour before you get back to teaching. No worries. Okay, I will amend. I'll adjust your volume. I'll pop you down to 80%. That should do it. Magic of Discord there. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, keep an eye on the levels for me, guys. Maybe I could turn myself up slightly, actually. I'll I'll turn myself up a little bit because I'm important, okay? So I thought this was going to be casual because obviously the season's over, but Lee is taking this deadly serious. Deadly serious. Okay, so before we start, Elspeth, just to let you know, I've not rolled any of my stats. I've not cheated. I've not rolled any stats yet. So let's get to it, shall we? Let's see what stats I have. Thank you everyone for joining me. I was like, I haven't really promoted this very well because I've been working so hard, and I was like, is anyone even gonna tune in? And I'm guessing, are you all here to watch me fail and die, or are you actually here to support me? Okay, so my skill, so I roll 1 die and add 6. I only rolled a 2, so I have got a skill of 8. Here to support you, obviously. Thank you, Joe. Okay, let's see how much stamina I've got. I'm really crossing my fingers that I am lucky. Alternate universe, I know, Cyphersaurus. It's because the season's over, but people weren't happy that I won. Oh, yes. Okay, 11 plus 12, that's 23. 23 stamina. Please, please, please be good luck. Oh, and guys, well, it's the luck that's gonna get me. Oh, it's just 1 die for luck. 1 die, come on. Yes, I rolled a 4. Okay, 4, so that means 10 luck.
Good.
Whew, okay. So I've got 8 skill, 23 stamina, and 10 luck. It's not.
You happy with that?
I am okay with that. So guys, I've got some channel points rewards as well. Oh, Joe! Ah! Thank you so much. I've already got my bonus life. Yes. Yes, mate. Thank you so much. Oh, why did that not do it? Oh, because I haven't got my bloody chatbot open, have I? Stupid Vicky. Stupid Vicky hasn't loaded up chatbot. I knew I'd forgotten something. Okay, so what I'm going to do there is I'm going to put that one on there. Nope, that one there. And bonus heart number 1. There we go. Let me do that live again for you now. I've loaded up chatbot because I like the sound. No, still no.
Nope.
You have a real issue with seeing empty bars, both the drinking kind and the digital kind. Thank you so much. I've already got my bonus life. Heck yes, heck yes. So, channel points, guys. Obviously, they've got the normal, regular hydrate. Got the re-rolls, so you can re-roll my dice, or you can re-roll Lee's dice, which is the monster dice. So you can either help Lee or you can help me. It's up to you. Why did my chatbot still not work? We're just gonna leave it. We're just gonna leave it to do its thing. Leave it to do its thing. What song should I sing? Really? It still says that? I can't believe that it still says that. Right. I'm not happy. Why does it... I'll figure it out afterwards. Hydrate while I sing. It's not going to end well. Right. So we've already got the bonus life. Thank you so much, Joe. That's amazing. The gurgling song. Right, I think we should just get straight into it because I've become quite sidetracked now. Elspeth the Wise. Let's find out how she came to be on the quest for the Eye of the Dragon. May my rolls be high and may my stamina never fail. Let's go! Are we going?
I'm just getting ready.
Okay.
Dramatic pause before I begin.
Okay.
Here we go. The 3-day trek across the pagan plains to Darkwood Forest is exhausting. It passes without incident apart from an attack by 2 wild dogs that you quickly dispatch with your sword. The most memorable sight of the journey is the view to the east of Firetop Mountain, with its distinctive red peak rising sharply up to the sky. You pass by the dwarf village of Stonebridge, cross Red River, and finally enter Darkwood Forest. You follow the map through the foreboding forest and finally arrive at the woodcutter's hut, nearly 5 days after leaving My brain is breaking down.
I tell
Henry
you what.
Delacour.
I tell you what. You've skipped all of the boring stuff about me being in the Blue Pig Tavern and drinking a poison and all of that.
Well, I could go back and do all that if you want, but it does take a very long time to get through all that.
Everyone knows how I've ended up here. Let's just go.
Yeah, let's do this.
I've drunk a poison. I've got an eye. I've got 10 gold and some provisions. Straight in.
Straight in.
Straight in.
So 5 days after leaving Henry Delacour at the Blue Pig Tavern in Fang, despite feeling tired and hungry, seeing the woodcutter's hut is a real boost to your spirits. The small hut is made of oak and its front door is open. You poke your head through the doorway and shout,
Hello!
in the hope of seeing the woodcutter, but the piles of dirt and debris on the floor tell you he is long gone. And in the far corner of the hut, you see a wood-burning stove, and underneath a dirty rug, you discover a trapdoor. You lift it up and see wooden steps leading down into the gloom below. If you want to search the hut first, turn to 311. If you want to go straight down the steps, turn to 69.
I'm gonna search the hut.
Search the hut first, 311.
Ooh, we got some bits there. Thank you, Dunderman.
You
Cheers,
open
my darling.
drawers and look in cupboards, but find little more than broken crockery and general mess. You walk over to a pile of logs by the stove. Behind the logs, you find a large axe with a broken handle. There is a strange inscription etched into the axe head that has no meaning to you. Intrigued, you put the axe head in your backpack, hoping it may be of use to you later.
Oh, the
You walk
timer.
over-
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I've forgotten about the timer. Such a pro streamer today. Oh.
You walk over to the trapdoor. You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, you walk over to the trapdoor and you walk down the stairs. Turn to 69.
I think I'm just stop there. Just hang on a second. I've forgotten how to
Pause.
do all of this. I was doing so well, and then I forgot about why the timer was even there. We're going down into the dungeon. This is a mess already. A mess already. I apologise hugely. Okay. I've gone down. Page 69. Ooh, okay. Yes,
69.
let's go on.
The stairs lead down to a gloomy stone-walled corridor that's lit by a few flickering torches, and in the dim light you can just see that there is a thick slime dripping down the walls. There's an unpleasant stench in the air. You hear a scampering noise and look down to see rats running across the muddy floor in front of you. Ahead, the corridor soon splits at a junction. If you want to, you can turn left or you can turn right. Which is it to be at?
Gonna go left.
8, 6. After turning sharply right, the corridor soon ends at a large oak door with ornate iron hinges. The door is firmly shut. You can try and force the door open, or you could try and save your energy and return to the last junction to continue on.
No, let's force the door.
389. You take a step back before charging at the door. Roll 2 dice. If the total is the same or less than your skill, the door flies open. If the total is greater than your skill, the door does not give way.
I rolled an 11 and my skill is 8. Great start.
So, you rolled what? Sorry?
An 11.
And your skill is
8. So I roll greater than my skill.
So that means that the door does not give way, and all you succeed in doing is injuring your shoulder. You lose 1 stamina point already.
1 stamina.
But you may try again if you wish,
Ouchie.
or you can go back.
No, let's try again because I'm stupid.
Go for it.
8. It's the same as my skill.
Excellent. The
Use the
door
other
flies
shoulder.
open. Turn to 26.
26. Okay.
The door opens into a cold room, which is empty except for a large mirror hanging on the wall. There is another door on the opposite wall. You can look in the mirror, or you can walk past it and open the door opposite.
Can I not smash it?
It doesn't give me that. Well, I mean, if you want to go
I
and
guess
look in
I'd
the
have
mirror,
to. I
there's
guess
the
I'd have to
options.
look at it first.
Yeah, so you want to look at it?
Look at it.
51.
Chibi, you're right. I am trying to remember what happens now. I've completely forgotten.
As you look into the mirror, your body is gripped by terrible pain. Try as you might, you find it impossible to look away.
Oh no!
You lose 2 stamina points. If you want to try and cover your eyes with your hand, you can try and cover your eyes with your hands, or you can try and smash the mirror with your sword.
Smashy, smashy!
Smash time 258. The mirror shatters and the terrible pain in your body slowly eases. When you finally recover, you search the room but find nothing except a gold piece, which is lodged in a crack in the floor. You decide to keep a piece of the mirror for luck and leave the room by the door opposite.
Oh. Okay, so I've got a piece of mirror.
Yeah, it looks in capitals. So
Oh, what? Sorry.
Does that give you some look back? Because when it mentions look, it's in caps.
I'd love it to give me some luck, but I don't think it does.
Yeah, just put piece of mirror brackets luck, I guess, just in case it comes back up. Turn to 243. The door opens into another dimly lit, stone-walled passageway, which ends at a doorway. The door is not locked, and you enter a small circular room with a shallow pool at its centre. A ledge around the pool allows you to walk to the closed door opposite you, and at the bottom of the pool lie several gold coins. If you want to throw one of your gold pieces into the pool and make a wish, you may do so, or you could walk around to the far door, and it looks a little like that.
Elspeth the Wise is wise, and she's like, I can see a little something in there. I'm not messing with this.
I like this accent you got going on.
No, I'm not messing with nope.
So you're gonna walk past?
I'm gonna walk past.
Okay, 322. The door opens back onto a passageway, and after walking along it for a few minutes, you see another door in the left-hand wall. There is a small window in the door that looks into a candlelit room in which a woman sits at a bench. She has her back to you. You knock on the door, but she does not stand up. You can enter the room, or you can continue walking up the corridor.
I'm gonna go in.
You're going in.
I'm going in. I'm forgetting to make a map, but it's fine.
You say hello to the old woman.
Hello!
And yet, she still does not turn around to look at you. You decide to walk up to her and tap her on the shoulder. Suddenly, she spins around. Her eyes are wide open with glee, and an evil, hysterical laugh erupts from her mouth. Close up, you notice that she has tiny snakes in her hair and realize in horror that she must be a Medusa. You try to avoid her staring eyes by looking away. As you know, gaze is deadly. Roll 2 dice. This is against your skill.
9?
Is that higher or lower than your skill?
Greater than my skill.
Okay. Oh, it says though, if you carry a piece of broken mirror.
I do.
Yes. Do you want to do that instead?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to use the mirror. That's 210. Okay. You take out the piece of mirror from your backpack and hold it up to the Medusa. You hear an anguished scream, which quickly fades to silence. Slowly, you open one eye and then the other to see the rigid torso of the Medusa, who has been turned to stone by the reflection of her own stare. You put the mirror in your backpack and search the room. In a corner cupboard, you find an ornate wooden box which opens to reveal a strange necklace. A small snake skull hangs on a silver chain. If you want to put the necklace around your neck, you may do so, or you can just leave the room without it. What you gonna do?
I don't know why I'm typing. I could just talk to you, Chibi. Yes, they do have screams of agony and anguish. Let's put the snake's neck. Oh.
Snake.
Do we remember if this is a good necklace? Snecklace? Yeah, let's put this necklace on.
This necklace is going on. Okay.
Yeah.
That's 297.
Is it good?
You place this necklace over your head, and you see two ghostly figures before your eyes. Two shimmering skeletons armed with swords seem to be coming right at you. It is as if they are running right through you, and then they are gone, and everything appears to be normal again. And slightly shaken, you leave the room. Turn to 281.
I have a necklace. 281. Okay.
After you leave, another door appears in the right-hand wall of the passageway. It's made of dark oak and is standing half open. You can enter the room, or you can keep on walking.
Oh. Let's go in.
Go in.
Please be good.
6.
6.
You went to 6, yeah. You went to a small room which is completely empty except for a playing card lying on the floor. It is the Queen of Spades, and it looks slightly unusual in that the Queen has a very wide grin on her face. If you want to you can pick up the card, or you can leave the room and walk on.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
129, pick it up. You pick up the card, and it springs out of your hand, landing back on the floor. There is a sudden flash of blinding light. The card disappears, and standing before you, from out of nowhere, is an old woman dressed as the Queen of Spades. She smiles and says, Thank you very much. Yeah, that'll do. Thank you very much. Here are 5 gold pieces for your trouble. She hands you the gold before walking slowly and elegantly out of the room. Still somewhat puzzled, you put the coins in your backpack and continue on your quest. Turn to 112. Further up the passageway, you see another door on the right-hand wall. You listen at the door and hear scratching sounds coming from the other side. You can enter the room, or you can continue to walk up the passageway. Gonna have to press you for a decision.
I'll go in.
You going in?
Yes.
79. You enter a disused kitchen where the dirty cupboards are crammed with broken boxes, old buckets.
Cupboards?
Cupboards. I was going to say, what's a cupboard? I was like, I'm sure it's some medieval thing. I'll just leave that.
Cupboards?
Look, I saw a cup, and then it goes down a line and says boards. Cupboards. But the dirty cupboards are crammed with broken boxes, old buckets, cracked bowls, and dented cooking utensils. A table with one leg missing lies upturned next to a pile of rotten potatoes.
Rotten potatoes? Where's your accent from today?
3 giant rats are gnawing on some old leather boots in the far corner. and do not seem to notice you. If you want to leave the kitchen before you are seen, turn to 336, or you can fight the rats. If you do so one at a time. The rats.
They're big. Does
The
anyone
big
remember
uns.
if there's anything good in here? I feel like there was something good in here. Was this the healing potion? Boards for your cups. Thanks, Case. Yeah, I literally threw it together. I again went out for a walk and was like, you know what? I fancy doing a cosplay today. Why not? I'll give you guys a real good show. I am going to fight the rats.
Okay, we're going into combat. Get some
Okay.
combat music on the go.
get
So
some
you've got to do one at a time. So you're going
What
to face
stats
3
have
of the
they
giant
got?
rats. So the first rat will do one at a time as you fight them. The first rat has a skill of 5 and a stamina of 4.
Okay, we go in.
Yeah, you've got some fighting music. Ah, there we go.
15.
13.
I hit the rat.
What is it? How much damage?
2 damage. 17.
11.
Hiya! It's dead.
First rat is dead. Doing it? Rat
Yeah.
2 is skill 5 and a stamina of 3.
Lee is quiet. I'm gonna turn him up again. Discord, come on. I'll pop you back up. He's got a stamina of what? Sorry, 3?
Yep.
3. Let's go. 12.
8. You hit. It's down to 1.
Okay. Oh no. 10.
12.
10. I take damage.
It's its fang into you.
Bang!
Yeah, just the 1. Or large tooth.
12.
13.
Oh,
Another bite.
I'm on 16 stamina. 18.
13. He's
Dead.
gone.
Okay.
Rat 3. Skill 5. Stamina 2.
I've got him.
Easy.
Easy. 13.
13.
Oh,
Oh!
nothing happens. 13.
11.
I got him.
Gone. There we go.
Oh, thank
If
goodness.
you win, turn to 229.
229. Okay, I need to remember to do save points as well, but we'll do it after this room.
After wiping the blood from your sword, you begin a search of the kitchen.
Yes.
There are lots of utensils, pots and pans, but nothing of use to you. You are about to leave when you noticed a corked green bottle on top of a cupboard. You pick it up and uncork it to find that it contains a clear, odourless liquid. You could drink it, or you can pour it away, leave the kitchen, and continue up the corridor.
I will drink it.
Okay, 32. The liquid seems to burn your throat, but the feeling changes to a soothing glow.
Ooh.
You have drunk a potion of healing. Add 2 stamina points.
I'm back up to a grand old 18.
There is a little of the potion left, so you replace the cork in the bottle and then you put it in your backpack. Feeling a lot stronger, you leave the room and continue up the corridor. Turn to 336.
336, and that is where we'll take our first one. 336. I've made it to 16 minutes 49. And I'm going to eat a provision. Oh.
I'll continue reading.
Okay.
You soon arrive at a formidable-looking iron door in the left-hand wall. If you want to try to open the door, turn to 293, or you can walk on and turn to 173.
What was in this one? Does anyone remember?
It's a large iron door on the left.
I can't remember what's in here.
You're gonna have to make your mind
Sure,
up.
let's go in.
That's 293.
Okay.
The door opens into a small room. And as you walk in, the door slams shut.
Oh no.
Behind you stands an ugly, brown-skinned creature about 1.5 meters tall, who is dressed in animal skins. It is a goblin, armed with two daggers, intent on slaying you for your treasure. Start that combat music.
God damn it! I shouldn't have gone in.
So this gobbo is a skill of 5 and a stamina of 5. You ready to roll?
14.
12.
Okay.
You hit it. 13.
14.
Down to 1.
18.
18. 16. So, yeah, you lop off his head.
Oof.
He is dead.
Lop off his head. He is
Lop
dead.
off his head. He is dead.
You're a poet and you didn't know it.
A search of the room reveals nothing of interest, so you decide to search the goblin. You landed some mighty blows on its chest during the battle, which seemed to have a little effect on the goblin. You discover that he's wearing a chainmail coat under its clothing. It's made of a strange blue-grey metal, and you decide to put it on. You may add 1 skill point.
No, I'm already at max skill though, so I can't.
Useless. You leave the room and continue up the corridor. Turn to 173.
179? 173. That was a waste of time, wasn't it?
Luckily, you dispatched him quite quickly.
Aye, aye. Okie dokie.
The dank and gloomy corridor finally ends at a doorway. As you are deciding whether or not to open it, noise like that of grating metal, followed by the loud clang of metal hitting stone. You look around to see that your way back is barred by an iron bar gate that has dropped down from the ceiling.
No.
You have no choice but to turn the door handle. You find yourself in a marble-floored room. The room is empty, but there are a pair of golden footprints in a silver circle on the floor.
I'm ready
And
for it.
A sign on the wall handily says, "Please stand on the footprints."
Nah.
From out of nowhere, you hear the sound of thunder, followed by a loud, evil laugh. Ha 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 ha. If you want to stand on the footprints, turn to 302, or you can wait and see if the owner of the evil laugh will appear.
I'm going to wait.
103. The laughter gets louder and louder, but you cannot tell where it's coming from as it echoes around the room. It turns into a piercing shriek, which is painful to your ears. You begin to lose your sense of balance and fall over, feeling violently ill. The door through which you entered the room slams shut, trapping you inside, and using all your energy, you just manage to crawl over to the footmarks and haul yourself up to a stand on them. There's a sudden blinding flash, and it seems as though the room is spinning. You're unable to stop yourself from passing out. Turn to 215.
215.
215.
Okay.
Hardly able to see and feeling sick and disorientated, you wake up in a tiny room measuring some 2 meters by 2 meters. There are no doors in the walls. On the low ceiling, there's a luminous crystal which gives off an eerie green glow. You have been teleported to an old prison cell in another part of the labyrinth. Lose 2 skill points and 2 stamina points.
2 skill and 2 stamina.
2 skill and 2 stamina.
Can I put on that iron breastplate thing now?
No.
No.
You had your chance.
I'm never gonna. Oh, I'm on 6 skill.
I'm the narrator. My rules.
Guys, do you think if I put on that iron breastplate thing that I found from the goblin, do you think I would get 1 skill? Do you think? Please have mercy. Okay, carry on.
You scratch around in the thick dirt on the floor, and then you find an iron bolt which is attached to what feels like it could be a trapdoor. You pull on the bolt. And suddenly the iron door falls open into a room below. You can search further in the dirt of the prison cell if you wish, or you could just jump down into the room below.
Stray Maiden says, I think if you had put it on, it would have protected you from 1 extra skill. Well, I did put it on, but it didn't do anything at the time. Does it do anything now?
No.
How am I going to survive on 6 skill? What the fuck? What are my options? I want to scratch around and have a little search.
Yeah, you can just scratch around. You can scratch around in the floor to have a look around in the dirt, or you can just hop down the trapdoor.
No, I'll scratch around. Scratch around in the dirt. Search.
Let's see. 29. The cell starts to cloud with dust as you rummage through the dirt, making you cough. You find bits of old bone, fragments of rock, some huge toenail clippings, which must have come from a giant creature, and some torn rags. You're about to give up the search when your fingers find a small velvet pouch. You untie the knotted string and find 2 items inside, a gold bracelet and a gold nugget. You place the nugget in your pocket and decide what to do with the bracelet. You can put it on your wrist, or you can leave it behind and jump down to the room below. Snap it on your wrist.
This is the one that burns me, I think. I can't really afford to lose more skill. Oh, shit.
So what are you going to do? Come on, Elspeth, I need a decision.
I'm gonna leave the bracelet.
You're leaving it and jumping down. 64 it is.
Okay.
The room is a disused torture chamber. An Iron Maiden lies open on the floor, and in the far corner you see a wooden rack. Old blood-stained instruments of pain litter the ground. A strong, musty smell fills the still air, making you feel a little queasy. Almost hidden by a pile of chains, you see an iron chest. You can open the chest, or you can just leave the chamber.
I'm gonna put a spare pencil in my hair there. There we go. I feel like that's something Elspeth would do. Yeah, let's open the chest.
131.
3-1.
The chest lid is very heavy and you struggle to lift it, but inside you find 5 gold pieces, a small silver box, and a strange bronze-handled dagger with a blade made of opaque crystal. After taking what you want, you leave the chamber and continue up the corridor. That's 317.
Hang on a second. Silver box. 5 gold pieces. Okay. Cool. 317.
317.
317.
Ahead, you see the corridor leads to a narrow bridge which spans a deep pit. A rope ladder tied to the bridge descends into the dark depths of the pit below. You can walk over the bridge and carry on up the corridor, or you can chance climbing down the rope ladder.
I know what's down there, and I'm like, is it worth it? I'm gonna leave it.
You're going to continue across the bridge?
Sure.
193.
I've stopped making a map because I don't know where I am now at all because I've been teleported.
The corridor comes to an end at a junction, with turnings to the left and right. If you want to walk down the left-handed corridor, you can turn to 54, or you can turn down the right-handed corridor,
Shit,
turn
I
to
don't know which
20.
way to go.
Left or right?
I don't know which way to go. Left?
You have to make a choice.
Left?
That's 54.
54.
The corridor turns sharply right and you arrive at a doorway in the left-handed wall. The door is slightly ajar. Through it, you can hear a woman's voice chanting a strange rhyme.
No.
You can open the door,
Nope.
or you can carry on walking
Carry
up the
on.
corridor.
Carry on, carry on, carry on.
3, 2, 3.
Always go left. If you go right, you'll go straight to the castle. It's my favourite. I love that.
You arrive at the entrance to a cave in the right-hand wall of the corridor. And peering in, you see a stone table and 4 chairs. A burning candle housed in a large skull is giving off a dim and eerie light, and asleep in one of the chairs and snoring loudly, you see the large bulk of an ogre. It must be at least 2 meters tall. Its lumpy face is green, and its open mouth is drooling spittle down its hairy chin. It's wearing animal skins and has a strange necklace made out of rat skulls. A large wooden club leans against the chair, on the back of which hangs an old leather bag. You can try and creep in the room and take the bag, or you can carry on walking up the corridor.
Let's go in.
You're going to try and sneak in.
Heck yeah.
That's 274. I'm rooting for you. As you tiptoe across the floor, you step on a rat skull that cracks under the weight of your boot. Test your luck.
I've got a luck of 10. To roll a 10 or below. Ooh, a 9. I'm lucky.
If you're lucky, turn to 20. 23? Yeah, 23. Okay. The ugly ogre grunts and snuffles, but does not wake up. Sweat runs down your brow as you reach the chair. The acrid smell of the ogre's unwashed body fills your nostrils. Slowly, you lift the bag off the back of the chair and then tiptoe out of the cave. And in the corridor, you open the bag to find a dagger and a gold ring, which fits rather nicely on the thumb of your left hand. You breathe a sigh of relief, and you continue to walk on.
I have a dagger and a gold ring.
Dagger and a gold ring.
Wasn't really worth it. Okay, onward.
The corridor eventually, this is 139 by the way, the corridor eventually comes to an end at a solid oak door. You try the handle and are surprised to find that it's unlocked. Slowly you open the door into a dark room. The only light inside comes from a burning candle on a shelf on the far wall. Something else on the shelf also catches your eyes. It sparkles in the candlelight. If you want to examine the sparkling object, you can, or you can close the door and walk back down the corridor.
Let's go in.
381. The room is empty except for this sparkling object, which you see is a crystal pendant mounted on a silver chain. You can put it around your neck, or you can leave the room without the pendant and walk back down the corridor.
Let's try it on.
Let's try it on. 239. The pendant feels warm against your skin, and it also gives off a faint green glow. If you want to take off the pendant and walk back down the corridor, you can. But if you'd rather leave the pendant on, you can choose to do so.
I would like to choose to do so. I will keep it on.
I've chosen to do so.
62.
62. The pendant you are wearing is a lucky charm.
Oh, me lucky charms.
Add 1 luck point.
Yay, back
It
up to
also
full luck.
has another magical property. It will glow brightly if somebody you are talking to is lying. Feeling pleased with your new treasure, you leave the room. 365.
Okay.
As soon as the door shuts behind you, you hear the sound of metal grating against stone. Suddenly the floor opens up beneath your feet and the corridor section you're standing on collapses. You slide feet first down a dark stone chute and are unable to stop yourself from falling to the bottom. Test your luck, Elspeth.
Oh no. Shit. 9. Woof. Lucky again.
You're lucky, turn to 105.
Uh-oh.
Scratched, bruised, and battered, you land with a thump at the bottom of the dark pit.
Oof.
There's no time to recover though, as a giant spider scurries out of a dark recess as its long, hairy legs intent on feasting on your corpse. You are trapped. You must fight. The giant spider has a skill of 7, a stamina of 8.
I only have 6 skill, so I really hope that I find something that will give me some more skill. Oh
Hope
gosh.
so.
14.
15.
Oh.
Whoa!
Uh-oh. I'm gonna die.
12.
I also got 12. Nothing happens.
Dodge and roll away.
15.
14.
Oh, yes, I get it.
Yeah, there you go. 6. 17.
14.
Get you, invite you.
This is scary. I can't believe that I've been putting people through this. I'm so sorry.
14.
12.
Oh. What's your health like
14. 14 stamina.
now? Okay.
14.
13.
Oh, I hit it. I hit it. I hit it.
He's down to 4.
We're gonna save after this.
11.
13.
Down to 2.
Oh no! 9!
11.
Oh!
Ah, it is over the top and sinks its fangs into your ribcage.
Okay,
12.
11, 12, 14.
14. But then you plunge your weapon into one of its eyes. He's dead. If you win, turn to 21.
Okay, let's pause there. 21 is the spider. Made it to 36 minutes, 10 seconds. Got a skill of 6, stamina of 12. It's a luck of 9 and 9 provisions. I should probably eat, which I'm gonna do now actually, and go back up to 16. Okay, continue.
Okay. You crawl into the dark recess which leads to the giant spider's lair. Your face brushes against a thick, sticky web which you crawl blindly with your hands.
Ugh.
As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see some items amongst the debris. There's a glass ball, a broken dagger, an iron key with the number 34 stamped on it, a short stick sharpened at both ends, and a leather pouch. And inside the pouch, you find an exotic yellow flower that is dry and withered. It gives off a wonderful aroma, and you feel immediately energetic and strong. You can add 1 skill and
Yes!
1 stamina point. And after taking out any of the items that you wish, you manage to climb slowly out of the pit and carry on up the corridor.
Amazing.
Turn to 98.
98. So I now have a skill of 7 and a stamina of 17. Ooh.
Did you write all those items down as well?
Yeah, glass ball, key with a 34 on it. I didn't take the broken dagger, but I did take the short, sharpened stick.
Excellent. So, yeah, 98 then. So you continue along the dimly lit corridor until you come to another doorway in the left-hand wall. The door is unlocked. You can open the door, or you can carry on without further delay.
There's just a door in the left-hand wall.
It's unlocked, and you can just open it if you wish, or you can just continue up the corridor.
Let's go in. Oh no, I've got a bad feeling already. Yeah, let's go in, but I've got a bad feeling.
167.
I can't remember what's in here.
The door opens into a marble floor room, in the middle of which stands an ornate stone table. 2 shining breastplates lie on top of the table, one of bronze, the other of iron. You can try on the bronze breastplate.
Hard to say,
the
isn't
the iron breastplate.
Ooh.
Or you can decide not to try on either and leave the room and continue on up the corridor.
I'll
What do you
try
want
on
to do?
the iron one. Iron?
Turn to 37. Okay. Although made of old iron, breastplate you are now wearing is magical. It seems to glow in the semi-darkness and you suddenly feel more powerful. Add 1 skill point and 1 luck point.
Yes! I'm back
There's
up
nothing
to
else of
my...
interest in the room except for some dried leaves that you find inside a brown leather pouch. The leaves give off a very unpleasant smell, and after deciding whether or not to take the leaves, you can take the leaves, I guess, if you want to. You leave the room and continue walking up the corridor.
Elspeth would definitely collect the leaves, for sure.
Yeah. You could put brown leather pouch with
dried leaves.
With dried leaves that smell. 151.
I've got an iron breastplate, so I'm back up to my initial skill of 8. My initial luck of 10. 18, 19, I won't eat provision yet, but I'm on 17 stamina, which is okay. Let's go.
Okay, 151. Back in the corridor, you arrive at another doorway in the left-hand wall, and you press your ear against the wooden door and hear the sound of a woman's voice crying for help.
Nope.
You can enter the room or ignore it and walk on.
I am gonna ignore the cries for help.
Okay, 116.
Ain't got time for that.
You walk hastily up the corridor and see an iron gate in the right-hand wall. Through the bars, you can see a room which is painted entirely green.
Yes.
Even the tables and chairs are painted green. The room is filled with hundreds of tall plants which give off an unpleasant smell. You can open the gate and enter the room, or you can keep on walking up the corridor.
Elspeth would definitely go into the green room.
Okay, 343.
343.
As you enter the room, you hear a rustling noise. You can see some of the leaves move. You draw your sword and prepare yourself for combat, and suddenly a small, sinewy green gremlin jumps out in front of you, brandishing a short sword. He is bare-chested and is only wearing a loincloth. He crouches down and then leaps high into the air straight at you, screaming at the top of his scratchy voice. In combat, Gremlin has a skill of 4.
What stamina has he got?
3.
Prepare to die! 16.
15. He's on 1. Oh no. 6.
16.
60. He is definitely dead.
Aha!
If you defeat the nasty little creature, turn to 395.
Indeed. Very good.
Hidden by the plants at the back of the room, you find a wooden cupboard fixed to the wall. It is also painted green. You open the cupboard and see a small jar on the shelf. The jar contains a green paste that smells as bad as the plants. You assume the paste is made of crushed leaves, and if you want to eat some of the paste, you can, or you can leave the room and continue walking up the corridor.
I'm gonna eat the green paste. Pesto!
7A.
Pesto, pesto, pesto!
The leaf paste tastes disgusting and makes you feel quite sick. However, the feeling of nausea soon passes and is replaced by a feeling of strength and vitality.
Oh.
You can add 1 skill point and 2 stamina points.
I'm already at
At the
max.
bottom of the jar, you are surprised to find a small silver key with the number 14 stamped on it. You put it in your pocket and leave the room. Turn to 142.
That was good pesto. I'm gonna save that.
Ahead. Are we okay to carry on?
Yes.
Yes. Ahead in the corridor. Oh,
What happened there? Why did it go blank?
did what go back?
The timer's
timer's
gone blank.
turned off.
Oh, bollocks.
Does anybody remember what we were on?
Yeah, I've just saved 43:29. But what page were we going to?
142 we are on now.
142 we are on now.
There are gremlins messing with the timer.
There are gremlins in the timer for sure.
If you start it again, yeah, we'll just have to add the 40 plus 43 onto
That's
time.
what I'm doing. Apologies, guys. There we go, 43:29. Let's go.
Excellent.
Elspeth the Hench. Yes.
Ahead in the corridor, you
Sorry,
see
what
a stone.
page? 432. Nope.
No, 142.
142. Let's go.
Ahead in the corridor, you see a stone archway. Its center stone is carved in the shape of a skull.
Uh-oh, we're here already.
There is a second archway, another 20 meters beyond the first, and there are 2 alcoves in between. Standing motionless in the alcoves are 2 tall skeletons armed with swords, helmets, and shields. With your sword drawn, you step slowly under the first archway. As you do so, the skeletons' heads crane towards you. If you want to try and run past them, you can, or you can stand and fight.
What do I get from these? Does anyone remember? I know it's the cursed helmet. We don't want that.
Nobody answer that.
Oh! I'm gonna run past.
You've got to survive on your own wits only, I'm afraid.
I'm gonna run past.
Okay, you're doing a runner?
Aye.
45.
I've rolled an 8. Look.
Oh no, sorry, you're doing a runner. That's 403, sorry. 403. You run past the skeletons, and they both take a swipe at you. What did you do? Were you lucky
I rolled
or
an 8.
unlucky?
I am lucky.
You are lucky. Turn to 246.
246.
You are too quick with skeletons. Their swords slice through the air but fail to hit you. Without looking behind you, you continue to run through the second alcove and on down the corridor. Turn to 134. And as you continue in the left-hand wall of the corridor, you see a door which has been painted red. You hear laughter coming from the other side. It sounds like a man chuckling to himself. If you wish to open the door, you can, or you can continue to walk on.
I would love to go in.
Gonna go in?
Yeah.
Turn to 374.
Okay.
Much to your surprise, yeah, that's right. Much to your surprise, the door opens into a small room that's completely empty. What a surprise. And as you step inside, the door closes behind you and the laughter stops. From nowhere, an old man's deep voice calmly says, "Welcome, friend." If you wish to stay in the room, you can, or you can leave the room quickly and press on.
I am going to stay in the room.
All right. The voice continues, slowly saying, "I'm so grateful that you've decided to stay, my friend, as I am very lonely and in much need of conversation. I'm a wizard trapped in another dimension. Don't ask me how I got here. It's a very long story and not a particularly nice story either. Anyway, what brings you to this evil place?" You can tell the wizard about your quest for the golden dragon, or you can make a rather polite excuse and leave.
No, I'm here for the dragon. I've already got one eye, and I just need to find the other, and then find the dragon, and then I'll be rich beyond my wildest dreams.
Oh, that's very interesting, says the wizard after hearing your tale. I admire your spirit. I'm going to help you. Here's a little gift for you. Good luck. There's a sudden flash of light, and a wooden box appears in the center of the room. Inside the box, you find a golden key with the number 325 stamped on the barrel. You place it in your pocket and then leave the room. Goodbye.
Bye, friend. Don't know why I'm
65.
waving. There's no one there. She's waving.
You walk along the corridor as we're on 65.
Case says the tonal whiplash in the wizard is killing me from creepy to lonely to grandfatherly.
You walk along the corridor and soon arrive at a T-junction. On the stone floor, you see chalk arrows leading up the corridor to your right. You can follow the arrows or you can turn left.
We're following the arrows.
387. You follow the arrows around a left-hand bend in the corridor until you reach yet another junction. The arrows lead down the corridor to your right. Looking to your left, you see that the corridor ends at a cavern with a sunken floor that's full of sand. Several objects are sticking out of the sand, but it's hard to tell what they are. There is a shovel lying on the sand in the center of the pit. If you wish, you can grab the shovel and dig out the objects, or you can just continue to follow the arrows.
Follow the arrows.
248. You follow the chalk arrows until the corridor comes to a dead end, where you see a chalk circle on the floor. Hanging through a hole in the ceiling above the circle is a thick rope. If you want to pull on the rope, you can, or you can walk back down the corridor.
Pull, pull, pull.
350. When you pull on the rope, you hear the sound of a bell ring. We've got a sound effect for that?
Nope.
No. Oh, there it was. It's not very loud. but loud enough to alert anybody of your presence. Looking up at the hole in the ceiling, you think you could just about squeeze yourself through if you were to climb up. Is this what you want to do? Or you can walk back down the corridor.
Going up.
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 That's 8. As you climb slowly up the rope and peek through the hole in the ceiling, you find yourself looking inside a cluttered room that is filled with all sorts of objects. Chests, armor, weapons, statues, vases, vases, depending on how you want to say it, idols, sacks and boxes. It looks like a storeroom full of stolen loot. You cannot resist the urge to pull yourself up through the hole and have a little rummage through the loot. You are almost through the tight-fitted hole when suddenly 3 short humanoids, just a metre tall, but with large heads and mean-looking faces, jump out from behind the boxes, armed with clubs. They look like this.
Nasty little things. Nasty little things.
They shout at each other in high-pitched, twittering voices, and one of them rushes forward to whack you on the shoulder with its club. Before you can free your hands to defend yourself, you lose 2 stamina points, I'm afraid.
Little bugger.
You are being attacked by thieving little niblicks. You little niblick.
You little niblick.
Who love nothing better than to trap unwary travellers, beat them to a pulp and rob them. You can drop down into the corridor below, or you can fight the niblicks.
Let's fight the fuckers.
2, 3, 1. You little niblick.
You little niblick.
As you climb up into their lair, another of the niblicks lands its club on the back of your head.
Fuck.
Are you wearing a helmet?
No.
You lose. Oh, if you are wearing a helmet, you lose 1 stamina point. Oh, if you're not wearing a helmet, you lose 3 stamina points.
Bums. I'm on 14 stamina.
Bruised and battered, you draw your sword to fight the niblicks one at a time, and that is
little
3
fucker.
The 3 niblicks. Niblick 1 is skill 4, stamina 3. That's 11 from Niblick 1.
17.
He's down to 1 health.
Take that, you little shit.
13.
16.
He's dead. Niblick 1's down. Niblick 2 steps up with a skill of 5 and a stamina of 2. A little skinny one, this one. And he attacks you for 11.
13.
He's gone.
Insta-kill.
Niblick the 3rd is a skill of 3 and a stamina of 4. Not so good for the club.
15.
12. He's down to 2. Takes another swipe at you for 8.
11.
Niblicks. The Niblicks are dead. 295.
Excellent.
Well done. The
Right.
Niblicks. Oh, I thought you were going to call like a break or something there, but that's just you, like, job done. The Niblicks' lair is a veritable treasure trove. You find some bread and apples and sacks, which you eat very quickly. Add 2 stamina points. Next, you examine the armour and weapons and help yourself to a fine bronze shield. Add 1 skill point. Oh, look at that beauty.
A beautiful shield. Wow.
A bronze shield with a nice
dragon on
silver,
the front. Silver finish.
Way. Yeah.
Yeah, what you're seeing here is bronze coated. Genuine bronze. This is
straight from the dungeon.
Oh.
On sale. But how much would you say?
$2.99.
$2.99. $2.99. We're
$2.99.
taking cash payments of $2.99.
Aye. A lovely shield. It gives me more skill, but I can't take any more skill right now.
Most of the swords are no better than your own, but a black sword with a large ruby set in the handle catches your eye.
Nah.
One of the chests contains a rolled-up scroll, and one of the vases contains a copper key.
We've had this discussion. We're going with vases.
Contains a copper key with the number 192 stamped on it.
192? Look at all these keys.
Copper key 192.
Nice.
The only other thing of any real interest is an old painting of a dragon.
Nah.
And after placing the key in your pocket, you decide what to do. You can pick up the black sword, read the scroll, or examine the painting.
Oh, Ninja Monkey, nice gear. Hello. 10-month subscriber there. Thank you, my darling. How are you? What am I doing? Okay, so I've picked up a shield. I've got a key. I'm just interested in the scroll.
The scroll.
The scroll.
86.
Come on.
The scroll is ancient and brittle. You unroll it slowly as you fear it might crumble into small pieces. The once white paper is now a dark amber with age, and the ink writing has faded badly. In a large ancient script, you read the words, "Hole in the wall." Underneath this heading, you read the secret of a magic spell that will allow you to make a hole in the wall by saying the words, "Azang, bazang, zang." You whisper the words to yourself to remember them. And as you do so, the scroll crumbles into dust, the secret gone forever, like dust in the wind. But you remember the spell, and one day it might save your life. Now, if you've not done so already, you may pick up the black sword, or you can take a look at this painting of the dragon, or you can just climb back down the rope.
I'm going to climb back down the rope.
Going back down the rope.
Ninja Monkey says...
144.
You're well, thank you. How goes adventure? Adventure is good. I am the adventurer today, and yeah, I'm not doing so great, I don't think, but we've got some stuff. We've got some stuff. I hope you're doing well. Yes, you're good. Excellent. Right, we are back in the thingy, back in the corridor. I'm gonna save there. Niblix. What page are we on?
144.
144. Let's hope I don't mess up this thing again. I've got a skill of 8, a stamina of 16, luck of 9. I'm going to eat another provision as well, taking me back up to 20 stamina.
Okay, you are soon back at the sandpit, and turn left to arrive at a junction in the corridor. While contemplating which way to go, you notice 3 silver coins on the floor, almost hidden in the shadow. You pick them up and put them in your pocket. Having walked up the passageway to your 3 silver. Having walked up to the passageway on your left, you choose to walk straight on. Turn to 304.
Nice. Okay.
The corridor soon turns sharply to the right. You arrive at a large wooden door in the left-hand wall. You press your ear to the door and hear the sound of somebody eating very noisily. If you want to open the door, turn to 111, or you can keep on walking.
Nope, we're gonna keep on walking.
76.
Does anyone remember where we find... No.
Remember?
There's something that I need, and I don't know where it is. Okay, where are we going, sorry?
A small alcove comes into view in the right-hand wall of the corridor. This alcove houses a magnificently carved wooden chair with the words, "Rest ye well," engraved into the seat. If you want to sit on the chair, you can, or you can carry on walking.
I don't think I want to rest myself well.
Okay.
Nah.
Gonna continue?
Yeah.
220. As you walk along, you notice a trail of dried blood on the floor, as though a wounded creature has been dragged along the floor. You follow the trail of blood to a door in the left-hand wall, which has strange symbols crudely etched into it. Whoever was wounded must have been dragged into the room or corridor on the other side of the door. Press your ear to the door and hear the sound of somebody moaning in pain. If you want to open the door, you can, or you can continue walking up the corridor.
No one has ever not gone in here.
So
I don't know
what are you
what
gonna
happens.
do?
I don't know what happens if you don't go in. No, I'm gonna go in only because I want to hear you do Little Big's voice. Plus, Little Big makes this whole adventure worth it.
277. Here we go.
I don't know what happens if you leave him. Probably get into a lot of trouble without him.
The door opens into a small dungeon cell that's furnished with just a small table on which a candle is burning. Rats scurry across the damp floor, and at the back of the cell you see a short, stocky man chained to the wall. He's been stripped of his shirt, and you see blood trickling down his side from a deep wound under his arm. He has pigtails and a long beard. His chin rests on his chest, and he's moaning, obviously in some considerable pain. He must have heard you enter the room because he starts to speak, slowly, without looking up. I've told you 1,000 times, he croaks. I do not know where the Emerald Eye is. You might as well just kill me now. Get it over and done with.
Finish him off.
You feel terribly sorry for the poor dwarf who thinks you are his jailer. You decide to help him as he is probably a good-hearted treasure hunter just like yourself. It doesn't take too long to free the dwarf, who's both surprised and grateful to be rescued. You patch up his wounds as best you can, give him a little food and water. My name is Little Big, he says. Oh, he says that enthusiastically. My name is Little Big, he says enthusiastically. I was ambushed 5 days ago by that evil thieving half-human called Sharkle. Have you ever heard of him? He comes from, oh God, what's this?
South Africa.
South Africa. He comes from South Africa. He would sell his own mother if he could get 2 gold pieces for her. But I'll get him one day, and the world will be a better place for it. You decide to tell Little Big about your quest, and that you too are also looking for the Emerald Eye.
I am.
Well, let's go find it, exclaims Little Big. If Sharko wants it so badly, it must be worth something. You leave the cell and turn up the corridor. Stop, shouts Little Big. There's a trap here.
Yes.
Little Big drops to his knees and crawls slowly along the corridor, pressing down on all the floor stones. One of them gives way under the pressure, and 6 darts immediately shoot out from the narrow slits in both walls. They smash harmlessly into the opposite walls, and Little Big stands up with a smug grin on his face. Off we go, he says in a jolly voice, and you soon come to a junction in the corridor. You can turn left, or you can turn right.
Oh, your Little Big is quite something.
He's amazing.
Is he from Yorkshire?
Is that a land? Is that a land that exists in this book?
Yorkshire, maybe.
Left or right?
Your Ninja Monkey likes this Little Big. Okay, cool. Case thinks that leaving him might have been the key. Avoid him and go back and find an important clue, and then have to go back. Oh, maybe. No one's ever left him. Right, we are going. Which way? Left
or right?
Left. Left.
You talking to Little Big?
Left.
Left it is.
Left.
354.
Bollocks.
355. 354. 354. Huh? Yeah. The dimly lit passageway stretches into the distance as far as you can see. The walls and floors are damp and there's a musty smell in the air. Little Big seems unconcerned by the situation and starts talking loudly, his words echoing down the passage. I don't suppose you've ever met me famous Uncle Big Leg, did you? He asks excitedly. Without waiting for an answer, he says, Big Leg died a hero, saving the dwarves of Stonebridge. That's the village where I come from too. It's just north of where we are now in Darkwood Forest. Or, as some folk call it, the Forest of Doom. Big Leg was a good friend of that wizard Yaztromo. The most famous wizard in all of Alanzia. Now, you must have heard of him. Anyway, Little Big stops talking mid-sentence when you see something on fire flying down the corridor towards you at high speed. It's a bloody fireball, and it's coming straight at you. Look out! Screams Little Big, pushing you against the wall. The fireball flies past you, and as you watch it explode at the end of the passage, Miss, can't believe it. Oh no, wait, sorry. Oh, there is that.
This is a wizard that's talking.
Oh, okay. Miss, can't believe it, shouts a man in a gruff voice. You look ahead to see a man in purple robes appear out of the smoke with his arms pointing at you. He's bald and wears a pointed purple skull cap. His short beard is also pointed and he looks very angry. He starts to mutter an incantation, ready himself to cast another spell. You are being attacked by an evil wizard. Will you attack him with your sword, use one of your magic items, or offer him some gold pieces?
I don't have a magic item. Fuck. Where did I miss that? I don't have any magic items.
And he looks like this.
Oh shit, I'm gonna die, guys.
Evil.
I don't have any magic items. Where was I supposed to get those from? Uh-oh.
What are you gonna do? Attack. Give him gold.
I don't think I've got any. Let's try a magic item. I don't think I've got one.
I just want to. Yeah, I'm just gonna have a quick little look to see what's on the list.
I don't think I've got a magic item.
I don't think you have got any of those.
Where
Lion
was I
charm,
supposed to have got those from?
moonstone brooch.
Where was I supposed to have got these from?
Staff of thunder.
No.
Nope. So you got two options then.
What the fuck? Where was I supposed to get those from? I guess I'll strike him with my sword, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die now.
Okay, 320 it is then. Little Big still without a weapon, so you must fight the wizard on your own. As you close in on him, he releases another fireball. Fireball! Roll 2 dice if the number rolled is less than your... Okay, so you've got to do a skill check basically. Let me know if the number's less or greater than your skill.
It's less than my skill.
Okay.
I rolled a 4.
Turn to 2, 6, 7.
I'm gonna die, guys.
Miraculously, second fireball misses you by centimeters. It flies past your head before exploding against the wall at the end of the corridor. You rush in to attack the wizard, who is now forced to defend himself with a short sword that's made of an unusually dark metal.
If I get hit, I'm dead.
Combat time for the evil wizard.
If I get hit, I am insta-killed.
He has a skill of 8, a stamina of 8.
We've got the same skill.
It says if you lose an attack round, turn to 81.
I die.
Yeah.
Shit, I've got to roll high. No!
He rolls 11. 11? You've only got to beat 11. A very low number of 11.
I rolled double ones! I'm dead!
81 it is.
I'm dead! I'm dead, you guys!
The wizard's blade strikes your arm, causing a deep gash. Painful, but appears not to be serious.
Wait! Case has re-rolled my dice!
Oh.
Hold up!
Hold up.
Yes! 17. We're good. 17. We didn't get hit.
You hit him, he's down to 6. Okay, round 2.
16?
17.
Ooh, I'm still dead.
Turn into 81.
I'm still dead. Roll, no, re-roll enemy dice. Nice, okay.
Fucking time.
We're re-rolling your dice, Lee.
Okay. $16 again.
Okay, nothing happens. We both rolled 16.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
Round 3. Okay. 13.
20.
20. He's down to 4.
Okay.
$17 is the number to beat. Did you roll?
Case is re-rolling your dice. I don't think that's going to help very much because I only rolled an 11.
$16.
Okay, re-rolling my dice as well. Re-rolling again. Thanks, guys. That's still not helped me. Still not helped me.
You rolled death.
I rolled a 12.
81.
That's it, guys. It's over.
The wizard's blade strikes your arm, causing a deep gash. It's painful, but appears not to be serious. However, as you lunge forward to counterattack, you feel unbelievably weak. You drop your sword. The wizard begins to laugh. Ha! That will teach you to attack the mighty Malbus. Your life is draining away thanks to the evil... Oh, he's saying this. Your life's draining away thanks to the evil power of my worm sword. You try to move, fall headfirst to the ground. Your adventure ends there, defeated by the mighty Malbus.
The mighty Malbus with my worm sword. Oh,
It's me, mighty Malbus.
it's me, the mighty Malbus.
Oh, that was brilliant. Stray Maiden did re-roll the dice, but I think it was just slightly too late, so we'll keep that re-roll in mind for next time. But until then, I've got to do my own side trombone. Okay, we've got 2 lives left. Where was I supposed to get some kind of magical thing from?
Yeah, there are 3 pretty awesome sounding weapons to choose from.
I need to find somewhere where there's a bloody
Staff of Thunder?
Staff of
That's what I
Thunder
remember.
or a Moonstone Brooch or a Lion Head Charm? Where the frig do I get those from? Where do I get those from?
Where are we starting from?
I'm trying to figure that out. Does anyone know where to get magical stuff from in here? There's only a couple of rooms that I've not been in.
There's the desert. Well, not the desert, but the sand with the shovel.
I'm not going in there.
You could go digging up around there, perhaps.
Definitely not going in there. Is there not a wandering magic shop? No, there's not. I don't know where to go back to. I've definitely missed something. I tell you what, how about... Hydrate. Let's go back to... I've got to go back to where the Niblix was, basically. That's my last save point. Niblix is page 144.
144.
I don't think this is going to help me very much.
No, there wasn't much. There was one room.
Unless I go right instead of left. I could go... Oh, yes! I think that's what I need to do. I think I need to go right instead of left. That's what I need to do. Oh, Justice Pirate, thank you! Thank you so much. Subscribe for 16 months. That's insane. That's nuts. Right, we're going back to 57 minutes 39. I think I need to go right instead of... left.
So are you still starting off at
Yeah, because
144?
that's where... 144. Okay. So we've got to do
so let
all
me
of
just
the
read
whole...
this because...
We can skip over the whole little big thing. Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
thank
so
you
you're
so
soon back at the
much.
sand pit, and you turn left to arrive at the junction.
Yeah.
While contemplating to go, this is when you notice the 3 silver coins
Mm-hmm.
that you pick up. Having walked up the passageway to your left, you now choose to walk straight on, so we go straight to 304 from here.
Yeah.
The corridor soon turns sharply to the right. You arrive at a large wooden door in the left-hand wall. This is where you press your ear and you hear the sound of someone eating very noisily. You can open this door or you can continue walking up the corridor.
Maybe we get something cool from in here. It is nice to see Lee, right? Does anyone remember? I know it's the Ugluk orcs in here. Does anyone remember if we get anything good from them? They are quite tough. I'm just gonna erase some of my. I'm back at full health, so I'm gonna erase.
Decision, please.
Yeah. Let's go in just because I want to see if we get any magical items from them. Let's go in. I know that it's horrible Ugluk orcs.
Okay, so 111.
Let's go and fight them. Ow.
Okay, as you open the door, a horrible stench fills your nostrils. You enter a large, dirty cavern, the floor of which is covered with rotten food, old bones, insects, and leaking buckets of a foul green liquid. And sitting at a roughly made wooden table are 2 ugly brutes. Warty brown-green skin. They look disgusting and smell like they've never washed in their lives. They're grunting and slavering as they stuff their large fanged mouth with what looks like intestines or rat's heads. And there's no doubt about it, they are orcs, but no ordinary orc. These are 2 tall, powerfully, and extremely violent Ugluk orcs. They turn to look at you and belch in contempt.
Hello.
Black, greasy drool runs down their chins, which they wipe with the back of their enormous hands, pushing the table away. One of them slowly rises and reaches for its large morning club. The other grabs its heavy club, but stays seated to watch the fight. The first orc lets out a deafening roar and strides towards you. This will be a fearsome fight to the death.
That is hilarious. Case the Joint says they're Marks and Spencer's orcs. They're not just ordinary orcs. These are Marks and Spencer's orcs.
Spencer's orcs.
Let's go. I hope, fingers crossed, that they give me something good. That's if I can survive them. What have they got?
Yeah, one's called Marks and the other's called Spencer's.
Spencer's.
Oh, Spencer's. My name Mark.
Ab Spencer's.
Skill. Ab Spencer's. Skill 8, stamina 8.
Oh,
so
shit.
8. Yeah. These are no ordinary orcs, remember?
These are going to be tough. Get your rerolls
Marks
ready,
and
guys.
Spencer's
Get your rerolls ready. Remember, we've got a Stray Maiden who gave us a reroll the enemy dice.
15.
Can you reroll your dice, please?
You might have to. Yeah, 15.
No! I got an 11. It hits me.
Yeah, you can see.
14?
So that's 14.
Nothing happens. Stray Maiden, as soon as we go into battle, you can start putting in the rerolls just in case.
Oh, 18.
18, oh shit. Ooh, 19!
Oh, I get lost. It takes 2 damage for 6. 14.
Oh no, I've lost a dice.
Suspicious.
15.
Well, no, 14.
Yes,
Did you
I got
hit?
him, just about.
You've gone 4.
Okay, Ninja wants you to re-roll your enemy dice this time.
Okay, so I did roll a 12. So I'm going to re-roll. Oh, even better.
What did you get?
14.
Oh, I got a 13.
Thank you very much. You get hit. So that's 16 this time.
13.
You get hit again. No ordinary orc indeed. Is that 15?
16.
Okay. He's on 2. Jakey.
Let's see if we need that enemy reroll. Let's see.
16!
19.
Oh.
So we'll save that enemy reroll. So he's dead.
Okay. If you
We'll
win,
save
turns
that.
It's 285.
Now the next one's going to attack me, right?
Spencer's.
Spencer's.
285. You'll hardly have time to draw your breath before the other orc kicks the table away and charges at you wielding its club. You take a step back to defend yourself and stumble on a large bone on the floor. Test your luck.
Oh no, I've stumbled on a bone.
Are you lucky?
I am lucky, yes. I rolled a 5.
3.
Okay, come on.
You regain your balance and steady yourself for this ferocious battle. Okay, so Spencer's is skill 8.
Hold on
Stamina
to those
9.
rerolls. Hold on to those. Stamina 9?
Stamina 9.
Oh shit.
It says if you're still alive after 3 attack rounds, turn to 161.
Okay,
So
so
I just
I
need to remember
rolled
that.
17.
15.
Oh, I've got him, yeah.
So that's round 1. Round
Thank
2.
you, anti-chat. Go, Vicky, you could do this.
You roll a 13.
14.
You hit him again. He's on 5. That's round 2.
Come on. Come on.
16.
12.
12. You
I get
take.
hit. I get hit. But I'm still alive. I'm still alive.
Still alive. You turn into 161. In the heat of the battle, you suddenly notice that somebody else has entered the room. It's a huge bearded man wearing thick leather armour reinforced with steel shoulder pads. Pay me 10 gold pieces and I will help you, he growls in a deep voice.
Pay me 10 gold pieces and I will help you!
If you want to agree to the mercenary's demands, there's the 334. So I didn't know who he was. I'd say it's just going to be generic voice. Turn to 334. Do you want to tell him that you don't need his help?
You filled me with so much confidence with your voice, but alas, I think I'm okay. Off you pop.
Okay, I will go. 213. The mercenary grunts and turns around to walk out of the cavern. The Ugluk Uk cannot resist a chance to land a cowardly blow. Turning away from you, it strides towards the mercenary and lands a mighty blow on his head with its heavy club. The mercenary crumples on the floor. Oh no! With blood pouring from his cracked skull. Thinking this tactic is a good one to use yourself in these circumstances, you rush at the orc from behind and strike a heavy blow with your sword. The orc too slumps to the floor, its dying breath gurgling in its throat. If you want to search the bodies, you can, or you can search the cavern first. Combat has ended.
Ooh, let's search the bodies. Come on, please be something good. Search the bodies.
You find nothing but maggots and lice on the Ugluk's orc clothing and move over to the mercenary. His pockets contain 2 pieces, a fish hook,
2 gold pieces.
2 gold pieces,
Yep.
a fish hook, a small brass bell,
Oh, yes!
and 3 copper buttons. After taking what you want, you decide what to do next. You can search the cavern or you can leave.
I'll search the cavern. We got the bell.
Yeah,
We got the bell. We got the bell. We got the bell.
127. Using your sword to poke around the debris on the floor, you find 2 gold pieces, a silver armband, and a dark blue glass bottle with a cork in it. The rotten smell in the cavern is almost unbearable, and you must decide what you want to do. You can
What was it,
uncork the bottle.
Yeah, okay. Yep, cool. Uncork the bottle.
Yeah, so two gold pieces, silver armband, and the dark blue glass bottle with a cork in it. So you can uncork the bottle, search the bodies, but you've done that, so I guess it's just you can leave or uncork the bottle.
Ooh, let's uncork the bottle and see what it is.
149.
Please don't be dead.
As you uncork the bottle, wisps of shimmering white smoke escape and begin to take the shape of a man. Sitting in midair on a floating silk cushion is a short, fat man with his arms folded and a turban on his head. He is he's semi-transparent, and you can see through him. He smiles at you and says, he smiles at you and says, "Did you know that I've been stuck in that infernal bottle for over 200 years? I cannot tell you how pleased and grateful I am to be free. I should have never trusted those tricksters. Bah! Now, how may I help you, young adventurer? Would you like some pieces, perhaps, or a little magic item?"
Magic item.
67.
Magic item.
Magic item time. The fat man suddenly disappears in a puff of smoke and is replaced on the floating cushion by a small brooch made of moonstone.
Yes! Yes, yes, yes!
Dun, 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 dun. You pin it onto your tunic, wondering what magic it holds. If you've not so you have searched the bodies, so all we've got left is to leave the cavern now.
Yes! I'm gonna save it there. Save. Save. Ow, my ear! No one saw that. No one saw that. These ears are actually really uncomfortable. Save. No, they're hurting my actual real ears, but they look so good.
76.
Wait. It's gonna be 76.
Mm-hmm. We've left the cavern.
1 hour, 9 and 42. I've got 8 skill, 15 stamina. I probably should eat something. I've got a look of 8, 7 provisions. I'm gonna eat, taking me back up to 19. Okay, let's go.
A small alcove arrives into view in the right-hand wall of the corridor. The alcove houses a magnificently carved wooden chair with the words "Rest ye well" engraved in the seats. Do you want to sit or walk? 220.
And Little Big is exactly where I left him, right by that door.
As you walk along, you notice a trail of blood. Do you want me to just skip all this stuff?
Yeah, the door's open. Little Big's like, "Where have you been? I've been waiting for you."
Open it. Oh, so he's already there, so we're just going to continue up the corridor, 307.
Let's go. Yeah, we've avoided the trap. Excellent. Let's go to the crossroads.
Okay, so if you do this, you actually without Little Big.
No, I want to be with Little Big. I'm
but I don't know what the number is to get to that. So I'm gonna have to go in the room and
do all the stuff.
Okay. Okay, 277. 77.
Blasted adventurers taking their time. I know, right? I died and he's just been waiting for me.
Off we go. So you can turn left or you can turn right with him.
I'm gonna go right this time.
Turn right, 202.
Yeah.
Okay, the dimly lit corridor comes to a dead end where there's a large wooden barrel standing against the wall.
This barrel.
Excuse me?
This
barrel. That
this
barrel right there.
Yes.
Bit of a strange place to leave a barrel. Little Big remarks. I wonder what's inside it. You can prise the lid off the barrel with your sword, or you can go back whence you came.
Let's prise the lid off of
50.
the barrel. There we go. We're gonna just prise that off.
Yes, that's it. Prise it off.
prise it off.
And what's inside as the lid pops up quite easily and lands with a clatter on the floor. You both lean over to take a peek inside the barrel, and two bloated, hairy, jumping spiders spring out.
Yep.
One lands on Little Big's long beard, and the other lands on your arm. It scurries up your arm, intent on sinking its poisonous fangs into your neck.
Nope.
Instinctively, you try to brush it off with your hand. Test your luck, please.
Come on. We can do
Are you
it.
lucky or unlucky?
Oh, no, I'm unlucky. I rolled a 10.
Unlucky.
I'm unlucky.
392.
Oh, bollocks. Shit.
The spider's deadly fangs puncture the skin on the back of your hand. Its poison is powerful and takes effect quickly. You lose 1 skill point and 4 stamina points.
No.
Are you still alive?
I am still alive. I've got 15 stamina.
Okay, 228 we're going to next.
Oh, no.
You are consumed by a raging temperature and your vision is badly blurred. You sink to your knees, feeling as though you cannot move a muscle. You expect to feel the sharp pain of the spider's bite again, but instead you feel a cold liquid hit your face and then somebody pushing foul-tasting leaves into your mouth. "Come on, young adventurer," shouts Little Big. "It's no time to go to sleep now. Chewing these lumbug leaves will soon have you feeling as fit as a flea." He laughs, quite unconcerned that you feel as though you're about to die. It only takes a few minutes for the leaves to counteract the poison. The fever's gone and you feel fine again. Add 2 stamina points. You stand up and see 2 squashed spiders on the floor that must have been stamped on by Little Big, who is now standing on his tiptoes trying to reach down into the barrel. First, he throws out a good length of rope that you can decide to keep. Then he pulls himself back out again, huffing and puffing, clutching a red clay doll that has copper nails sticking out of its head like hair. "I wonder what this is," asks Little Big, handing it to
Break
you.
it on the floor. Go on.
You can drop it on the floor.
Yep.
19.
I dare you. Break it. Go
Smash. The doll is hollow and breaks into small pieces on the floor. Lying amid the clay shards, you see a golden ring, and inscribed on the inside of the ring, you see some strange runes that you don't quite understand. You hand the ring to Little Big, who presses it close to his nose to read the inscription. It says, "Ring of Zombie Control," I believe, Little Big says rather smugly. "That could come in useful here, you better take it." You place it on your middle finger.
Nice.
Before walking back down the corridor. 2, 3, 4.
Zombie control, you say? Zombie. Yeah, sure.
It's going to be useful, that. 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
As you walk back along the corridor, you suddenly see something in the wall that you hadn't noticed earlier. It's a small hole, just big enough to put your hand into. You can reach into it if you wish. 101.
Go on then, put me hand in.
As you put your hand slowly into the hole, Little Big shakes his head. Tells you that you must be mad. You half expect to feel a terrible pain as some unseen creature bites your hand off, but nothing happens. You reach further into the hole until your shoulder is pressed hard against the wall and your fingertips touch something that feels soft. Your immediate thought is that this is a rat, and you withdraw your arm quickly. But, convincing yourself that it's not a rat, you reach back into the hole, pull out what turns to be an old sock. Inside the sock, you find 3 gold pieces, a small silver cross, and a wavy bladed knife. Some people have all luck, Little Pig says, shaking his head. That's no ordinary knife. That's a Chris knife. They're made by demon priests of Abyss. Their blades are forged and cursed flames and are the only blades that can pierce the skin of a lesser demon. You place the holy knife in your belt pocket and the other findings, and you walk on.
Okay,
3,
so
5,
it
4.
was 3 gold pieces, a silver cross, and the knife, yeah?
A Chris knife, that's with a K. A K-R-I-S knife.
Aye. Okie dokie.
It's Chris's knife. 3, 5, 4.
We've picked up some really good stuff this time.
Ooh, the dimly lit passageway stretches into the distance. I'm not going to read all this because there's quite a lot. But Little
Fire
Big
spell.
stops mid-sentence. Fireball flies at you. Miss, can't believe it! Shouts the man in a gruff voice. So this time you can attack him, use a magic item, or use some gold pieces.
And chap, I'd actually forgotten where most of that stuff was, so this time I am going to use a magic item.
Let's see, shall we? 177. Is this going to be the Moonstone Brooch?
Indeed.
Turn to 52.
Oh, please let it be the Moonstone Brooch. What if it's the wrong magic item?
Holding the Moonstone Brooch in your outstretched hand, you walk towards the evil wizard. And when he catches sight of this brooch, the look on his face suddenly changes anger to that of fear. He covers his eyes and starts to scream as though in pain. He suddenly barges past you and runs down the passageway, his screams amplified by their echoes against the stone wall.
Do you know
You
what it
turn
was?
to go after him, but Little Big stops you. Let him go! He's no use to us. It's his what?
It's his dead mother's brooch. I think I've just upset him.
Oh, trauma. Trauma!
The real adventure is Lee's accent. Yes. But yeah, anti-chap, I can't remember where most of the stuff is. Like, I missed out on all the stuff before because I didn't go in. So, yeah, excellent. So we've dispatched with him. He's great, wicked.
So he goes off wailing down the corridor. Little Big says it's no use to us, and then he says, and besides, we're on mission and you cannot afford to be late. Thinking back to the slanting poison that you drank in the Blue Pig Tavern, Hugh nods in agreement. Yeah.
I have 4 keys.
Continue on up the corridor.
I've got 4 keys.
291.
291. Right, we're going to save it there. 291 as a save. Wizard. Nice. Yes. We're at 1 hour, 19, 12 seconds. I'm on a skill of 7. Oh, this bloody thing.
You watch Little Big whistling happily to himself as he walks along.
6. Let's go.
And feel very pleased to have such a good companion with you to explore this infernal dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Then a dark thought suddenly crosses your mind. What if you do not find the Emerald Eye and have to return to the Blue Pig Tavern empty-handed and explain to Henry Delacour that you failed? Would he believe you? Would he still give you the antidote to the poison? You talk to Little Big about your concerns, and he replies in his usual jovial way, well, we're going to have to find the Emerald Eye and the Gold Dragon, so failure is out of question, and if that's this Henry, what's his name, refuses to give you the antidote, you'll have to deal with me. Little Big's optimism is infectious, and you immediately feel positive again.
I feel something.
Looking ahead to the junction at the end of the corridor, you see a scrawny little old man with a very long white beard sitting on a wooden chair facing you. He doesn't seem particularly concerned at seeing you. He slowly puffs out his cheeks and starts humming a song to himself.
What is that? I don't recognise it.
Attack him with your sword,
Nope.
talk to him, or you can ignore him and turn left, or ignore him and turn right.
I think pretty much everyone here has gone left, so I'm going to ignore him and go right.
Okay, 1, 2, 2. Okay, are you wearing a silver armband?
Yes.
3, 4, 2. You sense something strange about the old man. and watching carefully as you turned the corner to walk past. Although you did not know it, the armband used to belong to a powerful cleric who spent his time ridding the world of demons. Had the armband not protected you, the little old man might not have been as harmless as he appeared. You hurry on until the old man is out of sight. Turn to 286.
Anti-chap, yeah, I've got low skill. It is going to be really tough.
You arrive at a wooden door.
Oh.
In the left-hand wall that has the words storeroom etched into it. The door is not locked and the handle turns easily. If you want to open the storeroom, you can, or you can keep on walking.
I don't think there's anything good in there. I'm going to carry on.
346. As you walk further along the corridor,
Oh no, I've missed something.
you notice that the temperature drops significantly. The walls on both sides are wet and there's a strong acid-like smell in the air. And in the distance, you see that the passageway turns sharply left. Little Big runs ahead and carefully peers around the corner. I can't see very far.
I need to go back.
He whispers. It's so misty. Maybe we should go back the other way.
Yes, let's go back.
Do you want to go back?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I've missed
237.
something.
You see now there's a thick jelly slime, or a thick slimy jelly running down the walls.
What?
Large globules. Oh, it is 237, isn't it? Yeah, 237.
What?
You see now that there's thick slimy jelly running down the walls. Large globules of the stuff are falling off the ceiling and landing on the floor with a dull splat sound.
What?
The jelly is green. A vapor rises from it. The acid smell is quite intense and unpleasant to breathe. I was going to say little pig then, but
Are you sure?
Little pig pokes his dagger into the jelly, and there's a loud.
Are you
hissing
sure
sound.
that we went back and we didn't go through?
Yep. It says if you want to go back, turn to 237, and then 237. It says you see that there's now a large jelly slime running down the walls as you head back.
What?
You're
Yeah,
about to get
anti-chat, what did I
blind.
miss? So, I missed we have to go and kill the skeleton thing because I want the musical orb that's in the thingy in his coffin. That's the one. Okay, so
Okay, let's
we're
carry on.
trapped, okay.
So, Little Big pokes his dagger into the jelly, and it starts to dissolve the tip of the blade. Death slime. Little Big mumbles to
Death
himself.
slime.
Death slime. I've heard about it, but I've never seen it before. Believe it or not, this stuff is alive. It can reform into one ball of slime, and even take a humanoid shape to attack and
What?
consume you. We've got to go quickly before it does. If you can get a drop on this stuff, oh yeah. If you get a drop on this stuff, it'll. Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry. If you get a drop of this stuff on you, it'll burn a hole right through you. So you can make a run past the death slime, or you can turn around again and walk towards the mist.
Try and run past the death slime.
Run past the death slime. 3, 5, 6.
I don't think anyone's encountered this before. No wonder everyone went left.
You have only got a few meters when you run literally into a shower of death slime.
What?
As it senses your presence, it's impossible to avoid being hit by the acid jelly, and you scream out in pain as it burns through your skin. There's no escape, and you suffer a painful, unpleasant end. Your adventure is over.
What the fuck?
You got jelly slimed, death slimed.
Well,
That was pretty horrific.
that was awful.
I'm assuming Little Big went down with that as well and got melted.
Well, I'm not very happy about that. Right.
Final life, excellent.
How the turntables turn. I know, right? Oh my god. This is horrific. Right, a new enemy. Yeah, I don't think anyone's faced that before. We're going to 1 hour 19. I am determined to finish this book. I need to finish this book. Not looking like I'm gonna win the book. I know. And if I don't win, Lee's gonna win. So we're going back to page 291.
291.
After we've just upset Malbus.
Yeah, so
He's
291. So this is the old guy. The old guy whistling.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so you still want to do the same? You want to turn left, turn right?
I'm gonna turn left.
Turn left, 363. You're wearing the silver armband, 10 to 91.
Yeah.
Yep, so you sense something strange. You were fine because of the armband, 169.
Actually, can we take a break at the moment? I need to grab another drink.
Yeah, I'll get a beer as well.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a break, guys. I'm gonna run the clips reel, and I might be back before it finishes, to be honest, but I just need to go to the loo and grab another drink. So enjoy the clips reel, and I'll see you in a sec. Okay, this is definitely new.
Oh my gosh, my heart is racing.
It's all just too exciting. It's making me need a wee. And if you need the loo, I'd say go now. There's no toilets in the forest.
That was such a good wee.
Okay. The whole toilet is a forest.
Isn't it unpleasantly moist in this forest of doom?
What
is that song?
I've no idea.
I am the king. Respect my authority.
I'm sorry, what are my options?
McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken. And it's really hard to do the dance move to that with like a badger on your shoulder.
This is disintegrating!
I got me a shiny sword. I got me a shiny sword. It's so shiny.
I mean, we were supposed to be distracting him, but the unicorn has distracted us.
I feel like this is cheating, but it's what you got to do to win against Grandad.
I imagine he sounds a bit like a murloc.
You might have changed his battle cry.
No! My ears! It's like...
It can't hit me 4 times in a row from here. Okay.
Famous last words, guys.
I hope that didn't just turn into a clippable moment.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen now?
19.
21.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
So
Damn it! He needs to see, well, he's dead, but I was going to say, he needs to see a doctor.
that was unlucky.
It's the first time I had this issue.
What happens if I go to the shop and there's some big muscly guy like pinned to the floor? He's like, help me. It's like, I fell for this already.
Well, I thought we would find Bits here, but he has a loincloth, so...
It's no good me being this awesome fighter unless I can get...
Head.
This head. Yes!
The unicorn always looks like a penis popping out. Wait, what?
I'm being killed by bloody Harry Potter's Whomping Willow.
It is a Whomping Willow, isn't it?
It's got like a shiny pink knob.
Yeah.
Oh gosh!
It sure does. Give the head a rub.
Give the head a rub!
This head is in the gutter today.
I mean, she sounds like my kind of person.
What?
You know, she's got a dirty window, she's dirty, I'm dirty.
Oh,
Gonna get an infection.
Do you have any holy water?
I have a magical sword. Have it instead.
Where's that from?
Swords are crap, leather sandals are the shit. We just stream absolute crap, but as long as the sound quality is good.
It's just making me a bit scared.
Good.
One step closer to heaven, baby. Just one step closer to...
Gosh.
Some accent's not found on Earth right here. Oh, that was perfectly timed for the sound effect of the bird.
I should have thrown my net of entanglement on him. Take that, Grandad.
Try cold reading this, Crimea. Try cold reading this.
cannot.
Get out of here! Boo!
I don't mind if it's here by herself. When it's on me, I'm the all pissed.
They pout you with rotten vegetables.
I should disappear more often. This is great.
And they say you bring shame on your own family. Mate, you had one job. I don't care who you are. You didn't bring them the hammer. And they just boo louder. No more Crimea the Great.
He doesn't sound like he's gonna win.
And he didn't have any dogs I could pet, and he wasn't flexing his muscle. He was like really uninteresting here.
He's probably gonna whip himself later and be like, oh, so stupid.
Yeah, exactly. Flex your muscle. Have a dog with you, then we can talk.
Are you a wrestling family by any chance?
Apparently we are. You know, mum's a witch, dad's a wrestler. That's how they met.
Anyhow, I've waffled on and waffled on and waffled on.
I could use a snack.
I'm gonna have a bit of lunch.
Tea and crackers, sounds lovely. I think I'll pass on the spider meat. Mm.
It's not something that I often consider ever doing, but
If you've still got the garlic, at least you're now a delicious kebab. I ate one of those once, it was real good. No.
I am kebab.
Can I have a little nibble? It looks like a snack.
That's a mighty fine mushroom you've got there.
She doesn't want it.
Now you take 2 damage from splitting open a fungus.
Fuck no!
Whoops! She's gonna die, guys. She's gonna die.
I'm gonna fall into a ditch and die. When I fell into that ditch, I thought I was dead. To be fair.
Remember, Grandad's been training for this his whole life.
There's gonna be no stopping me. I am gonna be like killing everything in my path. In fact, I'm just gonna look for things to kill now. Deer, dead. Ant, dead. Nothing can stop me now.
Can you believe? Right, we're back. That was so weird because I'm usually over the other side. I had to do like a little double take. I was like, who's this? There are a couple of very hard fights left, yes. And I know for a fact that some of the things that I've got to face, I've got a skill of 10. So...
It's not looking good.
It's not looking good. So,
So, first thing is, where did we leave off? Did you write that down?
well, it was 291, I think. Or is it 91? I think 291 is the crossroads, and then I've decided to go left.
363.
363. Okay, let's go. I am nervous about the big fights. Unless I can get my skill back up with a skill of 7, I'm at a big disadvantage. But I hope everyone's enjoying the show so far. I'm enjoying being in this little cosplay.
169. Okay, 169 then.
My
so
skill,
you just passed.
yeah, my skill cap is 8. Like, I've got max skill of 8, so it's not going to help me very much. But yeah, another £10. Shall we get another bonus life, perhaps? Another bonus life?
It's not the usual rules. I don't think it's fair to the previous players to change the rules to help yourself.
But we don't usually get multiple donations.
I don't know, I'll leave that up to the audience.
Stray Maiden, do you want me to use that for another bonus life? Yes?
No comments.
Yes.
Let's continue the adventure.
Vote yes.
Little Big notices something on the floor and runs ahead to investigate. It's a large stone chest, some 2 meters long, with a very heavy-looking lid. Funny place to leave this, Little Big says, stating the blindingly obvious. I wonder what's inside.
Nothing
Do you want to
good.
lift the lid of the chest, or you can just walk on?
Oh, Anti-Chap says either a bonus life or instantly kill a monster.
Ooh, I like an insta-kill, a monster insta-kill, that's pretty
Monster
cool.
insta-kill?
Yeah, if everyone's happy with that, that's pretty good use.
Everyone happy with that? Because I know that I would definitely like to kill the doppelganger if I ever come across the doppelganger. I'd love to just insta kill that. Shall we do both? Shall we use it as an insta kill? Yes? Yes? Okay, we're doing it before Lee changes his mind. Let's lift the lid.
35. I said to myself, taking one end of the heavy lid each, little big, and you strain to lift it. Puffing and puffing, with one mighty heave, you manage to lift it a centimetre and slide it onto the floor. It lands with a crash, breaking into several large pieces. Something starts to rise out of the chest, and you now realise it's not a chest, but a stone coffin. An armoured skeleton with a golden crown on its skull leaps out of the coffin, brandishing a long sword. You are about to fight the Skeleton King.
Okay.
Skill 9, stamina 7.
Skill of 9?
I'm going to say though, if you want to use your insta-kill, you have to use it before any combat begins.
Yeah, I agree.
It says edge weapons like swords and daggers do little harm to the skeletons. You will only cause it to lose one stamina point during a successful attack round. But in each attack round, you have 2 attacks to the Skeleton King's 1, because Little Big's getting in there as well.
And he's got a skill of 8. It doesn't say that, but he does.
Do you want to roll for Little Big as well?
I'll roll for Little Big as well.
All the attacks.
Yeah, okay. So I'm rolling first. Oh, yes, 19.
Comes out with 18.
Oh, I got a 19. Okay, so I hit it. So that's 1 damage. And then Little Big.
Is that just your attack?
Mine, yeah. So Little Big. What did you roll? You rolled an 18.
18.
Okay, so Little Big needs to roll at least a 10. Oh, he doesn't. He rolls a 7, so he misses. Okay.
Useless. Okay, round 2.
14.
15.
I take damage. Let's see if Little Big can beat that. 18.
It does.
Okay. Skeleton King is on 5 health.
6. Oh no, yeah, sorry, 5. Yeah.
I only rolled a 14.
17.
I take damage. See if Little Big can do it. No. 8, 9, 15. Nope.
13.
9, 14.
He's down to 4.
Okay, let's see. What did you get, sorry? 14.
14. No, 13?
Yeah,
13.
no. Little Big only rolled 8, 9 to 11, so no.
That's a 19.
A 10 from me.
You get hit.
I'm on 11 stamina, guys. Nine, 14 from Little Big.
Nope.
Nope.
Ooh, another 19.
Can we use one of the enemy rerolls, please?
You can. 18. He's rolling high.
No, I rolled an 11, so I didn't. But let's see if the Little Big can do it. Whoops. 9, 17 from Little Big.
So I'd say 18.
Oh, yeah, no then.
Wait, so. Yeah, 18.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Okay.
$14.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. What did you you get, sorry?
14.
Oh,
so
I
you
hit him, I hit him. Yay!
Down to 3.
Let's see if Little Big can do it as well. Got to reroll for my dice too. Awesome. Little Big gets 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to reroll for Little Big. 9, 17 from Little Big.
Yeah, that hits.
What? Okay. Skeleton King is on
2.
2 health. Okay, cool. Thank you.
14.
I can do this, I can do this. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15 from me.
That
So I
hits.
hit.
He's down to 1.
Can Little Big do it? Can Little Big do it? 18!
18. He does it. 10 to 399. You step over the broken bones of the Skeleton King, and you look inside the coffin. There's a lot of dirt and debris, but also something that looks very interesting. It's a golden orb that has 2 bands of diamond-shaped pieces of mother of pearl running around it. Do you want to pick it up or leave it where it is?
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
That's 205. You lift it carefully out of the coffin and you're surprised to hear soft music coming from it. You put the orb down on the floor and the music stops, and it starts again when you lift it up. You hand it to Little Big, who places it in your backpack, and once again it falls silent. Oh, strange, says Little Big. But I'm sure it will come in useful sometime or other. Let's go. Little Big strides off, and you walk on after him. 156.
156. Cool. I'm just going to save it there. 1 hour 28. 50. Oh, thanks, guys. This is intense. I've still got
corridor.
a skill of 7. Stamina of 11 at this point. I'm going to eat, I think. Look, 7. Okay, I'm going to eat 1 provision. Okay, let's go.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
The corridor turns sharply right, and around the corner you see an iron lever set in the left-hand wall. Little Big looks at it carefully, but does not touch it. Could be a trap, he says, again stating the obvious in his now familiar way. Do you want to pull the lever, or just keep on walking?
Pull it.
Pull it.
Pull it, pull it.
366.
I'm ready.
It takes the strength of both of you to be able to pull the lever down, and as you do so, 10 floor stones in the corridor ahead slowly rise up to look like a crooked line of stepping stones. Now, do we walk along the top of the stones, or avoid them like plague? Ask Little Big.
On the
You
top.
can walk on the top.
On the top.
Okay. 300. After you, Little Big says with a smile, while bowing in mock deference. You breathe in deeply and jump on the first stepping stone, and to your amazement, nothing untoward happens to you. You jump between the stepping stones until you reach the flat corridor floor again. Wait for me! Little Big shouts as he jumps awkwardly from stone to stone. Despite a couple of wobbly landings, he reaches you safely, turns 255. Corridor turns sharply right again, and you see a rough hole in the left-hand wall, just big enough for you to climb through. You peer into the hole, but can't really see much in the gloom beyond. Little Big grasps a flaming torch from its holder on the wall and thrusts it through the hole to reveal a small cave that has been carved out of the rock.
Go in.
Its rough walls are covered with strange drawings and symbols. There's also chains attached to the wall. You climb in.
Let's go in.
383. As Little Big gets close to the writing on the wall, he starts to chuckle to himself. I think this cave used to be an old prison cell, Little Big says. All these symbols are written in dwarf. And poke fun at the half-orc captors of the poor soul who was held here. Some of them are actually quite funny. This one says, orcs are more stupid than forks. And this one says, the only good orc is a dead orc. I wonder what happened to the dwarf. Hello, what's this? Little Big crouches down and looks closely at some symbols inside a circle. It says here, Black Dragon leads to Gold Dragon. I wonder if that could be the golden dragon we are looking for, he says excitedly. A search of the cave reveals nothing else of interest, so you climb back out into the corridor and you walk on. Have you got all that?
Black dragon leads to gold dragon.
Yep.
Cool. Let's go.
108. That was right, yeah. There's a new passageway in the left-hand wall that you see some 50 meters ahead. A hooded figure wearing dark robes suddenly appears from around the corner, carrying a black stack over his shoulder. And in his right hand, you see a long dagger. Figure catches sight of you, stops in his tracks, turns and runs back from where he came from. Hey, come back! Little Big shouts. His cries echo down the corridor, but the hooded figure does not return. You decide to give chase, and you turn left down the new corridor. Turn to 224. You turn the corner, and you see the figure running away as fast as he can. Let him go, shouts Little Big. I'll never catch him. You can chase him on your own, but don't forget to come back for me. So do you want to let this person escape or run after him on your own?
Let him escape.
Let him escape?
Yeah, sure. I'm not that fit myself, so. Anti-Chap says I need to chase? Really?
Need to make a decision now.
No, I'm leaving it.
368. Got a bit of stitch as well. 368. 10 minutes later, Little Big gets very excited when he sees two symbols scratched on the left-hand wall. Secret door! He says proudly. That's what it says. A secret door right here. Watch this. He taps the symbols with his fingertips, and suddenly a door appears in the wall and opens by itself into a room that looks well equipped for comfort, with chairs and a table and two beds. And shelves piled high with food, water, books, and even sheepskin rugs to cover the stone floor. It's a secret dwarf den, Little Big says proudly. It was built so that dwarves in danger could hide and rest. I haven't seen one before. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and very hungry. It must be getting late. I could do with a little dip. Do you want to sleep in the dwarf den?
Sure, let's
or
have a
would you rather
break.
Keep on walking?
Let's have a break.
1, 2, 3. 2, 3. In the safety of the den, you relax. You share tales of adventure with Little Big over plates piled high with delicious food. When you can eat no more, you flop onto your bed and sink into a deep sleep, dreaming as always of the golden dragon. Many hours later, you awake feeling strong and filled with energy.
Yeah?
Add 4 stamina points. Yes! Little Big is already sitting at the table eating another plate of food. I wonder if it's breakfast or dinner time, he asks with his cheeks bulging. I'm completely lost track of time in this dungeon, so I'm having breakfast and I'm having dinner. All you can manage at this point is an apple that you eat whilst having a good look around the den. A wooden box that has been tucked under one of the beds looks intriguing. You pull it out and open it to find part of an old hand-drawn map of a dungeon. It shows a section of corridor that ends at a junction where a white star is marked in chalk on a wall. An arrow pointing to the right-hand corridor has the word life written underneath. And an arrow pointing to the left corridor has the word death written underneath. You fold the map, place it in your pocket, and then tell Little Big it's time to go. You leave the den and turn left 330. Ahead in the corridor, you see the skeletal figure of a fallen warrior laying face down on the stone floor. He still clutches his sword in his skeletal hand, and his body has leather armor over a purple tunic. A leather bag is strapped to his belt, and there's a small silver flask around his neck on a silver chain. If you want to take a closer look, you can, but otherwise you can keep on walking.
Let's take a closer look because I want that sword.
1, 4, 3. While you're cutting your way through the warrior's belt, take the leather bag. You feel a sharp pain in your right hand.
Ow.
In the gloom of the corridor, you had noticed that the warrior's tunic was riddled with fat, maggot-like, flesh-eating worms. Although blind, the acute sense of smell of a flesh grub enables it to target its prey and sink its barbed teeth into exposed flesh. Although these vicious grubs can be pulled off and easily crushed, the number that attack you can be a problem. Roll 1 die and add 6 to the total for me.
7 in total?
This is the number of fresh flesh grubs that crawl onto you. Roll 2 dice to decide how many you kill.
6.
6. If this total
One
is less than the 271 then.
One
So
left.
it's 271. You can fight 1 flesh grub. Oh no, for each flesh grub you lose 1 stamina point. If you are still alive, roll 2 dice again.
Roll 2 dice again.
Yeah. Oh no, so
If there are any still alive.
yes, they're all dead.
They're all dead
right?
now, yeah.
Yeah.
I am gonna eat a provision though.
Okay. 102. Satisfied that there are no more grubs hidden in the tunic, you can decide what to do. You can open the leather bag, uncork the silver flask, take his sword, or leave everything and walk on.
Let's look in the pouch. I can't remember what's in there.
The leather bag?
Yeah.
114.
What's in there?
Okay, this bag contains 2 gold pieces, a small copper bowl, a long tooth, a scroll, a wooden catapult, and 3 lead balls. You decide to keep the gold and the catapult. Do you want to look at the scroll?
Yes.
You can uncork the flask, or take the sword, or disregard these and continue.
Scroll.
16. The scroll is in fact a map of the section of the dungeon. It shows a passageway with 2 doors next to each other. One door has a green square painted on it, and the other door has a blue triangle painted on it. The door with the green square is circled in ink, with the words "This way" written underneath. You show it to Little Big, who says, "Let's not forget this. Could be important."
Cool.
If you're not done so already, you can either uncork the flask or take the sword, or just leave.
Sword.
358. 358. The sword is finely crafted and made of the finest steel that you have ever seen in your life. And there is an inscription running down the centre of the blade which reads, "Have no fear. Skull Splitter is here." That's pretty encouraging, says Little Big. I prefer a warhammer myself, but go ahead and take it. Enjoy yourself. The Skull Splitter sword will definitely aid you in combat. Add 1 skill point.
Back up to 8 skill.
You can uncork the flask now or continue on your way.
Let's continue on our way, please.
2, 1, 2.
Ninja Monkey, that scared me. I got a clap. I got the clap.
You calm and ready to continue now?
Yeah. Oh man, I forgot I had that.
You soon arrive at a wooden trapdoor in the floor. While you stand guard, Little Big lifts the trapdoor by its iron ring. A horrible stench wafts up into your nostrils, making you feel quite ill. Stone steps lead down into the gloom below, from where you can hear a faint hissing sound. If you want to go down the steps, you can, or you can close the trapdoor and walk on.
We need to go down there, but I don't think I'm going to be coming out alive.
197.
Let's
Oh
go
my
down.
god! Holding a burning torch in front of him, Little Big leads the way down the steps. You descend into a large cellar with bare stone walls that are damp and covered in brown fungus. The floor has large patches of sticky green slime covering it, and old bones and skulls are everywhere. The hissing sound grows louder. Suddenly, the most hideous creature I've ever seen steps slowly into view from out of the shadows. Its shape, humanoid but large and blubbery. Foul green slime drips from sores on its repulsive body. But the most revolting thing about this vermin spawn is that its body is completely covered by worms, lice, cockroaches, maggots, rats and leeches that crawl in and out of every orifice, crease and fold on its bloated body. A little lovely picture there for the audience.
Oh, God.
The vermin's a forked tongue flicks out of its gaping mouth, which houses rows of blackened teeth. The vermin spawn is a fearsome fighter, and it possesses mental powers that paralyze its opponents with fear. You have the skull splitter to 87.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I still don't think I'm going to be able to beat it.
As the vermin spawn gets closer, you feel a surge of courage. You raise Skull Splitter above your head, and in both hands you charge at the vile beast.
Ah!
Combat time! Ah! Action music.
Okay.
Okay, skill 10.
No! Okay.
Stamina 10.
This is going to be hard. Get your rerolls ready, guys. Oh, even with Skull Splitter, this is going to be really hard.
You get an attack with Little Big as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yes, skill of 8. Okay.
Bam. He rolled 16.
14. So, no from
Gets
me.
you. Yeah, he hits you.
But Little Big. 11. No, he doesn't do it either. Oh, I feel sick. I feel absolutely sick.
16.
I got a 15.
That doesn't hit.
I think I've got a have I still got a reroll on my dice? No, I haven't. I used it. Yeah, no, I get hit. I'm on 18.
Yeah, so
What
16 with that. 16.
What did you get? Sorry, because Little Big's gonna roll.
16.
16.
16.
18 for Little Big.
Okay, so 18. It gets him down to 8.
Okay.
Okay, go again. 17.
17. Nothing happens from me. Little Big. 15. No, okay, nothing happens.
Next round. You just rolled a 17.
17 as well. Nothing happens.
Okay, he's trying to pull you in into one of his big blubber rolls and like stick your face in there, but you managed to resist. Roll for Little Big.
15 from Little Big.
Nothing.
No.
18.
18 from me as well. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Little Big. 13. No. Oh my god, this is so tense.
Okay, you rolled an 18.
15, he gets me.
Okay, he sticks your face in between one of his big rolls and you feel all the lice.
No!
of a life start running down in between your armour. What's Little Big swinging?
15.
15?
Yeah.
Not a hit.
Not a hit. Oh, Anti-Chap's done a reroll, but we'll do the reroll for the enemy dice next time if we need it.
Okay, well, I'll let you know now. He just rolled an 18. Do you want me to re-roll?
Yes.
Oh, okay. 12.
12. I got a
You
17.
rolled double ones.
So I got a 17. Thanks for that, Anti-Chap. That was brilliant. Let's see
So
if Little Big can beat that.
Or is it 6?
16, yes. Perfect. Little Big's done some damage as well.
He's down to 4.
Okay. Come on.
Oh my god, he just rolled double ones again. 12.
16 from me.
That hits.
He's down to 2. Can Little Big get him? Get up to 12. 8, 9, 14.
He does it. Little Big finishes him off.
Oh, we've beaten it. Yes.
380.
Oh God, thank God. Oh.
Not bad.
Jesus Christ.
Well done. The hideous beast slumps forward and lands face first in a shallow pool of its own disgusting slime. All the insects and worms start to jump or crawl off its body as it starts to shrivel, hissing and steaming until it dissolves into a sticky mound of black jelly. An acrid, ammonia-like smell from the steam rising from the jelly fills your nostrils. This is the most disgusting stink I've ever smelt in me life, says Little Big, holding his nose. Let's go before our lungs collapse. You can leave the cellar, or you can search.
Have a look around. Let's have a look around. Thanks for that reroll, Anti-Chap. That was well used. That was much needed. Yeah, we're having a look around.
There's nothing of interest in the cellar, but you do find an iron door in the far corner. It's not locked, but it is very heavy and difficult to open due to its rusted hinges. If you want to open it fully, you turn to 104, or,
Yes.
or if you would rather leave the cellar, you can continue on the corridor.
Let's open it. Go.
104 then. You heave on the door with all your might. It opens slowly with its hinges squeaking noisily in protest. You find yourself in a cold, dark room that has a marble plinth in the middle. On top of the plinth is a large ball made of green glass. Little Big walks up to it, but you warn him against touching it in case it's a trap. I think there's something inside the glass ball, he says, peering closely at it. I'm just gonna touch it with me dagger.
Hold on.
Will you let Little Big touch the glass ball, leave the cellar, or look for something else in the room?
Look for something else in the room.
68. A thorough search of the room reveals nothing more than a bone charm on a leather cord, and there are symbols etched on the charm, but neither you nor Little Big understand their meaning. If you want to put the charm around your neck, you can do so, otherwise you can put it in your pocket, or let Little Big touch the glass ball with his dagger, or leave the cellars and return to the corridor above.
I'm gonna take the bone charm. And then
You want to put it around your neck, or
Yeah.
put it in your pocket?
Ooh,
So the options are you can either put it in your pocket and you let Little Big touch the ball with his dagger, or you put it around your neck.
I put it in my pocket and let Little Big touch the thing with his dagger.
386 then.
Is that a bone charm in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Saying that's a Little Big. Little Big barely taps the glass ball with the tip of his dagger, but it's enough to set off a magic trap. The ball cracks open and an old iron door slams shut with a loud bang. You hear an unnerving grating sound and realise with horror that the two of the walls are slowly closing in on you. Little Big runs over to the door, but is unable to open it. It's locked. Oh, sorry. It's locked. We're going to be crushed to death. What are we going to do? Little Big cries with fear in his voice. There appears to be no other means of escape. Only magic can save you now.
Azang, bazang, zang!
Is this the hole in the wall spell?
Yes.
Is that a different one?
It's the hole in the wall spell.
Okay, 292. The wall grinds steadily towards each other as you gather your thoughts to remember the spell. But can you remember it exactly?
Azang,
Did you say?
Yes.
351. As you shout the words, there's a blinding flash of light. What looks like a shimmering ball of white light flies from the fingertips and slashes into the wall opposite the door. A hole about 1 meter in diameter appears as the two other walls run steadily towards each other. You're about to jump through the hole in the wall when Little Big calls for you to wait. Look, he shouts. There's a large emerald lying in shards of the broken glass. Do you want to pick up the emerald?
Yes.
Or not waste your time?
Pick up the emeralds.
As the walls close in, you have just enough time to grab the emerald and dive through the hole in the wall. You land heavily on the floor of an enormous cave. Water drops noisily onto the floor from the tips of the stalactites hanging down from the high rock ceiling. The cave is lit by a strange fluorescent fungus which grows in patches all over the walls and gives off an eerie amber light. Well, is it the one we're looking for? Little Big asked excitedly, his words echoing loudly throughout the cave. You can hardly contain your own excitement as you untie the leather pouch given to you by one Henry Delacour so you can compare the emeralds. You hold them next to each other and examine them carefully. They match! Yippee! Shouts Little Big, happily running around in a circle, waving his hands in the air like he just don't care. You place both emeralds back in the pouch and tell Little Big to calm down and look for a way out of the cave. 266.
266. We've got an emerald, so we've got 2 emerald eyes. Thank you, Daddy Reynolds, for that subscription as well. Keep doing your thing. You just want to drop this in here. Thank you so much. I hope that you're doing well. Eat food, eat food. Good idea. That'll take me back up to 20. Perfect. I've got 4 provisions left. Okay. Thank you, Auntie Chap. Right, let's continue on this.
Continue the tale.
Yeah.
As you walk through the enormous cave, you see what appears to be a large boulder some 3 meters high, but all of a sudden it moves.
Oh no.
Standing before you on its huge trunk-like legs is a fearsome beast with the most terrifying head you have ever seen.
No.
Its skull is missing in parts, exposing sections of its pulsating red brain. It has many horns that grow out of the rest of its skull like spikes. Its teeth are long and sharp, its nose flat and dripping, and its 2 eyes are tiny and close together. Its body is rock-like, and its huge muscular arms end in massive stone fists. The Gigantus is delirious with hunger, and it's eager to rip you apart.
No, come
You are
on
going
now.
to fight Gigantus.
Come on now.
Skill 12, stamina 12.
Skill of 12.
12.
What the fuck? After all of that? After all of that, we've got to fight this.
Beast's prodigious strength will cause 4 stamina points of damage if it wins an attack round. It's big old fists.
I'm not going to use
But during each attack round, you have 2 attacks. One for yourself, one for Little Big.
I'm not going to use the insta-kill on this one because if we come up against that doppelganger, I definitely want to insta-kill the doppelganger. Oh, fucking hell. 12 skill. I've only got 8.
Gigantus. Are we going in for combat?
I guess so. Oh my god. Wish me luck, guys. This is going to be horrific.
17.
This is going to be horrific.
Gigantus.
Did we use that reroll already? I only rolled a 12.
Gigantus smash does you 4 stamina damage.
Let's see what what Little Big gets. I nearly said, let's see what Anti-Chap does. No, let's see what Little Big does. 16.
16? What did he? Let me just check. 17. No, so he doesn't do any damage.
Okay, oh my god. This is actually
Round
giving me a
2.
headache. This is giving me a headache already.
He rolls an 18.
I also got an 18.
You're lucky.
Nothing happens. Let's see if Little Big. No, 17 from Little Big. Redeem an enemy reroll. Okay, maybe this one.
22.
Definitely reroll that one, please.
20.
No! Get lost! I
You can
can't
change
beat
the dice if you want.
I don't think I
but
can
yeah,
beat that.
whatever.
I've got 20. No, not. I haven't got a 20. I've got an 18 from me. Reroll the enemy
Yeah.
dice again. Ninja Monkey wants you to
Okay.
reroll again. Yeah.
15.
Okay, excellent. I got an 18, so I hit it.
10.
Let's see if Little Big can do it. 16. So I think he hits. Yeah.
He hits. It's down to 8. Chipping him away.
Chipping him
New
away.
round. 21 again.
15.
So you take 4 bludgeoning damage.
I
You
take
4
4
stamina.
damage.
Yeah, you take 4 damage every time you lose.
What? No.
Yeah.
I've already lost one attack round. Oh, god damn. Okay, let's use the enemy reroll then. And
So you're using that now to avoid
yeah,
the damage?
yes, to avoid the damage. And I'm going to reroll my own dice.
They've got a 16 with the reroll.
I've still got a 15 with my reroll, so still take damage. Let's see if
More
Little
damage,
Big.
please.
What did you get? Say, sorry. 16.
16.
Little Big also got a 16. I'm gonna re-roll my dice again. I want to avoid that damage. Oh, a 20. So actually, yes, awesome. I avoid that damage.
No,
and I
I'm
do...
sorry, you don't. You re-rolled that after you did Little Big's turn. I'm not allowing
No.
it.
Okay, fine. Fine.
Next round.
So I'll use this one for this round then. It's a 20.
Yeah. 18.
Okay, I get him. Excellent.
It's down to 6.
Let's do Little Big's dice. So I've still got a reroll available on mine. 8, 9, 15 from Little Big, so no.
No.
Okay, come on. If this is bad now, I'm using that reroll.
17.
I'm using my reroll. Oh, it's worse! 14, I take damage, shit.
4 damage.
I'm on 8 health. See if Little Big can do it. 9 plus it's a 17 from Little Big. What did you get?
17.
Oh, nothing happens. Oh, this is so awful. This is such an unfair fight.
20 from Gigantus.
14 from me. This is horrible. If I get hit one more time, I am dead. Oh, reroll enemy dice? We've got 3 rerolls on the enemy dice there.
Rerolling this then, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That is 15.
I still only got a 14. Got 3 rolls, so
You wanna roll again?
please. Yeah.
$16.
Can you re-roll again?
That's fine. 15.
Ooh. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm still. What am I on? I'm still on 8, I think. Okay, 8. Oh god, this is terrible. So that was my roll, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Little
you gotta
Big's
do
roll.
little.
Oh my god. 8, 9, 15 from Little Big. And you were on 15.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah.
It hits!
Oh no, what did he roll?
I got a 15, you got a 15,
Okay, yeah,
right?
yeah,
Nothing
it's
happened.
15.
This is a walloping. Literally, if I get hit one more time. Oh, yes, 20!
That is a 23.
No! No, no, no! No! I
You
think
are
I'm
dead.
dead.
You are dead, you get walloped and you die.
Okay, says reroll.
Reroll. $21.
Can you just let me have it? Can you just let me kill him?
No, you should have used your insta kill. That's it. Game is over, folks. Elspeth, you get squashed by the Gigantus, stepped on, and as you watch Little Big also get crushed into the dirt, you failed. And the book now belongs to me. The book is mine. How does it feel to be on the other side? Terrible. Are you in disbelief? Yeah, there we go. Hey, I had fun night.
Stray Maiden paid good money for that insta-kill. Can we just carry on anyway?
You wasted it.
Can we just carry on anyway?
No, we can't, that's it.
I want to see how the book ends. I've got
You have to play by the rules.
I've got everything I need. I've got the emeralds. I've got the zombie control ring. I've got the brass bell.
What chapter were we at? Do you remember the number?
No. No, I haven't got a clue.
Then I can find Gigantus. But yeah, that's it. Any final words? You should.
Is that a full-on death or just one life? That's a full-on death. Because this extra bonus
You
life
just-
here
yeah, you
is
just-
the insta-kill. We decided that that was going to be the insta-kill. I really wanted to see how this book ends. I have everything I need other than the skill. I don't have the skill to make it.
Well, if you wanted to see how it ended, you should have done better. Thanks for watching, everyone.
I just don't even know what to say. I'm gutted. I'm gutted. I wanted to see how it ended.
So far. Was it so near, yet so far?
I had everything I needed to get out. I think. I don't. Oh.
Except the dice rolls and the skill.
Kay said, I didn't think there was a meaner DM than Vicky. Oh man.
That's it.
Game over. I feel bad because Stray Maiden has paid for an insta-kill. I was saving it for the doppelganger, which is way worse. Yeah, you pretty much need a skill of 10 to win the top 3 fights.
Okay, well I don't want them to have wasted their money, so I will allow that to be an extra life there.
Do we get to continue?
It's not to be fair to you, it's to be fair
to Stray Maiden who donated. Yeah.
So
but can we just bypass that entirely? Let's just say that I won that battle. Because I cannot beat that battle. Let's just skip that battle entirely. Skip that battle. Ow! I poked myself in my fake ear. Flings love at Lee. Let's just skip that fight. Skip that fight.
No, I'm not skipping that fight.
I can't win! skip the fight. He's gone. I'll probably
If
still
you
die.
skip, if you skip this fight and you get to the end now, it'll feel like a hollow. It'll feel like a hollow victory.
No, it won't.
It'll feel like you cheated.
No,
and you
it
don't
won't.
want to be a
Please,
cheater, no, do
please,
you?
please. Because I haven't been saving. That's the thing. I've not been saving because I didn't think I had another life. Yeah, it's Gigantus's lunch break. Send him on a break.
Let me just have a quick read.
Oh, please. This is what I'm like, guys. If I don't win, I'm just like, please, please let me win.
Yeah, a very ungracious loser.
I am a terrible loser. Anti-Chap says, oh no, my ear's fallen off. Anti-Chap says, I'll donate another...
He says that.
Anti-Chap says, oh, my ears have fallen off. I'll donate £20 to let her continue. Oh my god. Let's just go without... Like, Gigantus is on his lunch. He's like, oh gosh.
Okay, Gigantus is on his lunch. But
He's
if
on
you
his
do
lunch
this,
break.
This is purely to just let you see what the rest of the book
I just want to see if I can finish the book.
If you win, you're still not getting the book though. It'll belong to me.
Ninja Monkey's given another £10. That's it. You've donated £10 to send Gigantus on an early lunch break.
Well, that's very generous.
I don't even know why we're bothering with the timer anymore.
Let's skip Gigantus.
Yes.
But yeah, no more donations needed. We're good. I'll just do it. I'll just do it just to let you see what the end of the book looks like.
I just want to see what the end of the book is.
Okay, so you walk along an enormous cave.
After Gigantus is gone, yeah? He's on his lunch break.
And you see, like it's just a cave. There's just stalactites. There's nothing else.
Some non-scary stalactites.
Yeah, you just walk straight through. It's just a very generic, safe-looking cave.
Okay, great. See,
there is a sign up on the side saying like "Gone to lunch." Back in 10
5.
minutes. Yeah.
See, Lee is actually a DM. So he's great at this sort of stuff. Back in 5 minutes. Okay, great.
Okay, I can't read that line. So Little Big Creatures. No, can't read that.
Anti-Chap,
can't
another
read
20 quid. I should probably donate this money to charity. This is great. Thank you, guys. So no Gigantus. That means we don't get any of his treasures, right?
Yeah, you don't get any of his treasures because I'm just
Okay.
reading through.
Yeah, we don't get any of his
So
treasures.
you're gonna go out of the cave and go to 199.
Okay. Gigantus opens one eye, but just really can't be bothered. Yeah. Come on through. I'm having a nap. Come on.
Okay, the noise of water dripping from the stalactites into the pool on the floor echoes eerily through the cavern. You notice that the one pool has a wooden ladle lying next to it. The water in the pool seems to sparkle in the light. If you would like to take a drink, you can, or you can keep on walking.
I'd like to drink, please.
155. Okay, the water has a metallic taste, but is nevertheless quite refreshing. Add 1 stamina point. This is 150, by the way.
Okay. Well, I'm back at full stamina now.
Strangely, your eyesight seems to have improved, and everything appears sharper, and you can see further into the gloom. Little Big also drinks the water and is overjoyed with his improved vision. Things are looking up, he says, setting off again. 301. Got rid of his cataracts. 301. Little Harry Hill. Little Harry Hill.
This book is probably cheaper than the donations, yeah. But not a signed special edition copy. It's probably a lot more expensive.
Walking along, you hear a new sound echoing through the cavern, like that of many groaning voices, and from out of the gloom step 6 shuffling figures wearing tattered rags. Their pallid skin is scarred and peeling, and their vacant, hollow eyes stare blankly from their tortured-looking faces. Suddenly animated by your presence, the zombies lurch towards you with their clawed hands outstretched. If you have a ring of zombie control, turn to 58.
I do.